Yeah,
man. What's up? Good evening, everybody. Good weekend of football, man. Southern Hospitality Showcase Part 1 was a success. Huh?
Excellent week of youth football, man.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it, man. A lot of good games. A lot of people, some people got exposed a little bit. But for the most part, it was a good weekend of youth football. Everybody should not have a measuring stick of where you at and what you need to do to get yourself together. So we're gonna start tonight, man. We're gonna get we got some of the kids from the Slidell Hurricanes 11U, and we mic'd up Mr. JoJo Thomas this weekend, and I was extremely impressed with him. His attitude, demeanor.
Hell of a ball player, man. Hell of a ball player. Every coach wanted JoJo Thomas, man.
Exactly. That's your coach on the field. You know what I mean? So we're gonna play his mic'd up, and then we're gonna get into we're gonna talk to him and his quarterback, and his receiver. We're gonna talk to him tonight. So we're gonna play his mic'd up first, and then we're gonna get into the rest of it.
Yeah. Here we go, boy. Yes, sir.
Number 7 is JoJo.
Hey, bro, let's make some noise. Bro, move in front of that spot. You know he can't play in. Move in front of that spot. You know you can't play in. Okay. I need to move, bro. Bro, stop running away from the action. Coach, I did block him. He went inside. No, Boosie went inside. I put the middle right there. Let's shut that hard run back. Switch me to linebacker. Pop that safe. Not doing nothing like always. Oh yeah.
This is 11U. Mike.
Ain't talking no more.
That was a heck of a catch he made right there. That was one heck of a catch.
What's the word? Went up between two defenders.
Who won the ball?
I'm in quarterback. Well,
we got about 15 yards to take. That's past that thing, coach.
Yeah, let's pass it. Let me go.
Let's go.
Let me hop on the outside. Let Corey and okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Tell him to get it out there.
Tell him to get it out there. So that was JoJo, man. JoJo Thomas. And we're going to bring JoJo on now and just holler at him a little bit, man. JoJo, what's up?
What's up?
Man, you impressed me this weekend, man. Extremely impressed me this weekend. Y'all had
You got to love JoJo. Man just come from practice, got his shirt off.
Like, man, your attitude and your whole demeanor about the way y'all play that game. Y'all was facing a tough opponent. We know Slidell ranked like number 2 in the country at 11U. You know what I mean? Y'all didn't get the W, but y'all was facing a tough opponent, man, and you the whole time you was trying to keep your team in it, you know what I mean? So just what goes into doing that as a football player, especially on the youth level.
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Hard work, dedication.
Yeah, man. What you put into doing that, to having that type of attitude, man, at a youth football level? You know what I mean?
Huh?
You camera shy? Don't be camera shy, man. Talk like you was talking on that
I
mic.
couldn't hear what he saying.
He said what kind of hard work and dedication do it take for you to have, the impact that you have for your team?
Working hard at practice and getting my team right.
Yeah, man. I know it's got to be tough for the rest of your teammates, man, when you getting on them like you do, man. But how they usually react to you when you get on them like that?
They sometimes get mad, but they do listen sometimes.
Yeah, man. I think two of the biggest points in that whole mic'd up was the one when you told the kid stop ducking action. And I watched it. Listen, I watched the tape, and I was like, wow, he called it out because the corner was actually running with the running back instead of trying to close on him. You know what I mean? So you definitely called him out on that. You know what I mean? Just, do you think that helps? You know what I mean, to get people into the game?
Nah.
It don't.
So what you think, they gotta have it in them?
It should though.
It should.
Hey, I seen you take a couple good pops, but you gave the pop. So is it with your size? Do you think that you gotta go as hard as you go?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because you took a real big one from like 2 or 3 players and you popped right back up. You actually got up before they got up. But walk us through that touchdown catch though. Like,
that was big. That was huge.
Did you identify the defense or?
Huh?
Did you identify the defensive coverage, or you just was like, it ain't really matter, you was gonna make a play?
Yes, sir.
Which?
Come on, man. You gave me a good mic, though. You got to be able to talk right now.
I'm talking. How is that?
So listen, check it. Let me ask you this. When your coach say, hey, look, we need 15 yards, and you was like, put it up there, tell him to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? What make you feel like you just the guy to go get it?
Because I know I'm going to get the yards if I need it to.
Well, we got the guy that delivered the pass.
Do it.
And all the coaches kept on saying is
and he down there smiling too. He's smiling. Peyton, Pop Houston. You got the right name, Peyton.
Let's bring him on.
Peyton, what's going on, brother?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good.
Man, it was a tough one this weekend against Slidell, but you did deliver a nice pass. You know what I'm saying? You and JoJo seem to work well together. Where y'all build that chemistry at, bro?
It's a day one start. First time coming over there, coach had told me to throw him a fly route. He said throw it as far as I could. And I did. He ran right under it.
Yes, sir.
Instantly connected. So I started.
Man, what? Oh, go ahead, Mom.
I wanted to ask you, like, have you ever played a team that constantly brought that much pressure? Because you even with the pressure, you didn't seem to be too rattled. You kept your composure. You made some other good throws in the game. What was you thinking about?
Just deliver. Put my team in the best position as possible to win the game.
Man, I was hearing y'all head coach. I mean, y'all OC make the calls, and I was like, wow, that offense sound complicated. Like the way y'all call plays, it sounded like y'all on a high school level. Was it hard to pick up that offense?
No, sir. It's basically like a bunch of calls. Like the calls that y'all were hearing, it may sound complicated, but once you learn it, it'll be quick to you. And like he'll say Omaha for like outside receivers or something, and then
don't tell us what it means, because people watching, man. You don't want to give them too much, you know what I'm saying? But I just heard the way he was calling, and he was actually drawing up some good stuff. It's just, y'all had a tough opponent, and that's a really good team. But now y'all know where y'all kind of stand at. What things y'all working on now, man, to get prepared to move forward?
Just get better. See how things progress.
All right.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I think y'all timing was just a little bit off. I don't think y'all was used to playing a team with that kind of size and speed, but I definitely think it was good preparation going forward, and I think y'all offensive coordinator definitely put y'all in good position to make plays. It's just all about executing.
Definitely. So we got Braylon Hugline. I don't want to say this wrong. Is it Hugline? Hugline. Braylon Hugline, who is the corner for the Slidell Hurricanes. Braylon, what's up, man?
What's good?
You can't hide. You good off, bro.
My hair messed up. I can't do it.
Hey, listen. So this weekend, man, for you, Braylon, that game was a tough one. You know what I'm saying? We all know. We all watched it. It was a tough one. What things did you take away from it to help you get better?
Just work hard and really just get better.
Yes, sir. School. As far as school goes, man, how y'all doing in school? Start with you, Braylon. How's school looking for you?
It's actually doing great. That's probably the only way I can get to the NFL, just by going get your grades up and God first.
Yes, sir. JoJo, what you looking like in school, man?
I got B's and C.
Oh boy, we got to get them C's up. But you don't be telling the teacher the how to do the test and all that, dude.
Nah.
And Peyton, same for you, man. How you doing in school, man?
I'm doing good. Just know that's the way to get out.
Yes, sir.
We'll be in a better place.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all got a big showcase coming up in November. I think it's November 28th, 29th. A big game. I mean, I don't know if it's a tournament or a series, but y'all got something big coming up. Y'all preparing yourself for it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The Thanksgiving event y'all got going on out there, man. Y'all basically the whole team. Y'all gotta come away with a win. So give me some predictions, man. Start with you, JoJo. What you think y'all gonna do in that tournament?
I think we're gonna win. I believe if we work hard, we're gonna come out with the W.
Yes, sir.
I like that. You never say you're going to lose. That's just not. And I was going to ask you if you're going to be a good host or a bad host. In a game of football, you always be a bad host. It's always about sportsmanship and shaking hands, but y'all want to treat the other team real bad, you know?
Exactly. Peyton, same thing for you. What you feel like y'all gonna do in that tournament, man?
I feel like we're gonna win. Yes.
Hey, I noticed you play linebacker too, Peyton. It's not a lot of quarterbacks that play linebacker. Well, talk to me about that right there. You gotta be a tough guy to play inside linebacker and then turn around and play quarterback.
Just my physicality and just my speed to get from place to place.
I like Peyton, though. Peyton ready. Like Mike Wilson say, Peyton interview ready. And Mike, you are correct. Peyton is extremely interview ready. You ready for the league, huh, Peyton?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Same question for you, Braylon. What y'all gonna do in this tournament, man? What you gonna do?
I think we work hard and communicate that we're gonna beat every team that's in that tournament.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Hey,
man.
I was trying to find that clip of Braylon. Braylon kind of quiet. I didn't know he was a pretty boy, but Braylon tough on that football field. Hey, Braylon broke about 20 tackles and scooted up the sideline.
Yeah. I think I had that one in there.
You got that clip?
I think it was in the mic'd up. Cause JoJo was
It
like
was.
he was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? JoJo chasing down the sideline. But yeah, Braylon a tough dude, man. That whole team, y'all whole team tough, man, and y'all really impressed me. I gotta say that y'all truly impressed me this weekend. Even though, you know, y'all took a loss, y'all showed a lot of heart and determination. And y'all showed that, you know, it take work to get what you want, and y'all willing to do what it take to get it. So I think y'all come back, man, and y'all get another opportunity at it. Y'all to get it. Y'all, it might be a different outcome. You know what I mean? So we'll be definitely keeping tabs on you guys, man. Y'all know y'all always welcome on Stamp. Anything y'all may need, you know, hit us up. And we may actually be out there for y'all tournament. So definitely keep in touch with us, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate having y'all on, man. We look forward to having y'all back sometime in the future.
Appreciate it.
And continue to work on your communication skills, fellas, because it's a big deal, you know. Y'all, as y'all careers continue to blossom, people gonna want to interview y'all, and all y'all seem to come from good backgrounds with supportive families. You always want to represent them well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right, fellas.
All right, thanks for the opportunity.
Oh yeah, we got. Hey, listen, coming up next, man. If y'all want to tune in, we got a kid. We got a kid, man. That's a special guy, man. Y'all might want to check him out. But for everybody who tuned in, man, we got the a special guy, man. By Rivals, he's rated, I believe, the number 6 inside linebacker in the country right now. At one point, he was the number 1 inside linebacker in the country. You know what I mean? He was committed to FSU, recently decommitted, but a real special guy to watch. A guy who will tear your head off if he catch you in the hole. He go by the nickname Monster, which is a nickname he picked up from his dad. Got a brother playing in Miami at linebacker. And he going on to just continue the tradition. They got a little brother who also a baller. So he going on to continue the tradition, man. But I'm going to go ahead and let him kind of introduce himself. But it's Brandon Jennings, man. Brandon.
What's going on, y'all? My voice a little sketchy. I'm gonna let y'all know I lost my voice a little bit calling plays.
Yeah, you all right. You all right. Man,
Hey,
Brandon,
turn your camera sideways.
turn it sideways, Brandon.
You gotta turn it sideways.
No, turn your phone sideways.
All right, hold on. Wait, my thing look a little.
Is it flipping? Did it flip?
It's flipping different on my phone. Hold on.
Oh, don't worry about it, then. Just we'll be all right like that. But yeah, man, Brandon Jennings. Brandon, man, kind of introduce yourself, man. Let everybody know who you is.
My name is Brandon Jennings. I recently just decommitted from Florida State. Played for Slidell High School. I played all around linebacker, and I'm pretty much the best linebacker in the country.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
Man, Brandon, you play with an attitude, man, all the time. And you a good kid, man. You know what I mean? Like I know you personally. I got a chance to coach on the staff that you was on the team that you was a part of, man. And but you got a swag about you, dog. When you get on that field, everything just changed. What go into that, Brandon?
Well, I feel like coming in every game, you got to feel real confident about yourself. You know, just know your game plan. Just be ready to go to war every time you step on the field.
Yeah, definitely. I done seen you catch a couple guys slipping and put it on them real decent. Just what go through your mind when you get a guy who you just know I can tattoo this dude? What you be thinking about on the way to that type?
Well, usually I wouldn't say I pick on the weak. You know, anybody can usually get it. Most of the time, yeah, anybody can get it. Usually, you know, someone that's probably not so smart will run towards me. But most of the people usually try to avoid.
Yeah, get away from you.
Yeah.
You a big dude, man. You blew up. Give us your measurables real quick, Brandon, because they can't see you there. I'm going to show a couple of your clips, but Tell him how big he is, man.
About 6'3.5". I'm probably gonna grow into 6'4". I don't know. Possibly I might be. Who knows how tall I'll be? I'm about 6'3.5" right now, 220. But yeah, that's about the weight and the height right there.
Well, it's safe to say you NFL ready.
Yes, sir. So, well, I'm trying to get there. Still a lot of work to get. Still a lot of work to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, you did some work this off season to get faster. What things did you do to get faster? And how did it work out for you?
Well, usually I always run AAU track during off season. I didn't get to run in a bunch of meets like usual, but I studied training, so I did a lot of speed work. You know, I always do a lot of agility during the off season to try to keep with my footwork and foot speed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, you like you mentioned earlier, you recently decommitted from Florida State. And I just wanted to know what went into that decision, because you know, Parks went to Florida State. You know, felt like it was a big deal for you at the time. Well, just what went into that decision?
Well, of course, I had to talk to my family about it and everything, and just see. You know, I'm just trying to find the perfect fit for me. And as far as Florida State right now, you know, I didn't really feel like I was a correlated spot. Of course, they're still recruiting me hard and everything. You know, I do have them into consideration, but I feel as if right now they just weren't the spot for me and wasn't my fit as of right now.
Yes, sir. Man,
Hey,
go ahead.
Speak how important that is, though, because a lot of kids younger than you, and they watching or their parents watching, and they don't really understand the process of recruiting and choosing a home, a college home, as opposed to just choosing a school for football. Speak about that need to have that whole total fit.
Well, of course, you got to make sure it's just the perfect fit for you where you could thrive. Just the best spot for you as what you want to do, you know, educational wise, academically, of course. Um, just not football. Uh, make sure somewhere where you could really just sprout, somewhere you could really sprout, and just make sure it's the right spot for you. Something you really wanted, and of course.
Yes, sir.
So what you gonna major in? What you thinking about majoring in?
Well, oh, well, of course, I'm thinking about entrepreneurship and business and marketing. A few of the schools, well, you know, sometimes they don't necessarily have it as that name. It'll be like disguised as something else. But as far as, you know, like the common, it would be stated as entrepreneurship and business and marketing.
Yes, sir. Hey, Brandon, man, I see you interact with your team, with your family, your friends, and if a person seeing you, they probably know you play ball, but you don't have the diva attitude like a 4-star would, man. Just speak to how staying humble is important, even when you got accolades as big as you do.
Well, I wouldn't say I really take them into that full seriousness. I don't usually worry about rankings, and you know, I feel like as if I'm more important than anybody. You know, just gotta work each and every day, day in out. You know, you can always be at work. That's what it's about. Not just about talent or just throwing up a number. You know, as far as rankings go. Uh, I just feel like I just take that into major accountability and realize where I stand and how much more I need to be, where I need to be to get where I want to be.
Yes, sir. Man, what? Oh,
I'm glad he said that, because we got a lot of diva youth coaches that worry about ranking and where they at, and as opposed to continue to teach the game and, you know, fully develop their student athletes.
Yes, sir, man. You get a chance to learn from a good linebacker in his time, and actually your dad, man, which is special, man. How big is that for you to actually be able to learn from your father? And then you got a brother that played for the University of Miami, and a little brother who actually a stud, and a sister who might be the fastest girl on the planet right now. Just how good do it feel to have a father who push you like that, man, and be able to be up on them and learn from during your youth and high school career?
Well, it's very great, you know, to just have someone with a bunch of experience and, you know, let me close to you as possible.
I think he having problems with his service.
He there, but he ain't there.
Yeah, I think he having a problem with his service, but he'll. Oh, there you go. There you go. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hold on, coach. I can't hear you.
Hold on. Let me see something. You can hear us now? I think he in a bad.
He gonna refresh himself.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's a special kid, man. Definitely.
Hey, you got them highlights. Roll them highlights of him.
Yeah, let's down right quick. While
the monster they working with.
Yeah, man, this kid special. I mean, it's just a couple from the other night. I ain't put all of them up, but definitely a special guy. This is Brandon Wells, number 44. Hold on, my bad. We're gonna play your highlights real quick, Brandon. So Brandon, number 44.
Quarterback takes a snap, looking to throw. Nowhere to go right now. He's rolling. And he had to get it out of his hands, and that'll be a safety.
That was the safety. That was the safety he got, you know what I mean? And then he had a nice little hit on the kid. Hold on, let me see. Add him back. Why it won't let me add him, bro? Hold on.
There you go.
All right, cool. So we just played that safety, Brandon. What was going on in that play? I seen you engaged the old lineman. Then you kept your distance, which is good. You know, football fundamentals, keeping, you know, arm's length where you can get off when you're ready. What after that? After you got off, what was going through your mind?
Well, I saw the ball, so you know I just had to make sure I took a good angle. I know I got the speed. I know he wasn't gonna beat me to the edge, so I just make sure I kept a good angle. You know, rounded it off and just made a good play.
Yeah, he tried to do a little stutter step to kind of get you to
little shimmy.
Yeah, he tried to get you to go outside so he can cut back in, but you turned quickly, man. So just what goes into being able to move like that, you know, at that size, and being able to move like that when a quarterback who may be a little faster, you know, try to give you the shimmy.
Well, of course, you know, it's all about angles and, you know, having good foot speed and range, and, you know, just being able to move. You know, also staying big, you always got to stay lean too. You know, I think that also helps me a lot, being able to move as long and rangy as I am. And, you know, our wide arms, you know, just being able to cover so much ground allows me to make hard tackles that a lot of people can't make.
Yes, sir. All right, we got one more, man. We're going to go ahead, Mon. I'm going to load this other one up.
I'm a big advocate of multi-sports, you know. How big has that been in your development as a student athlete, you know, playing different sports?
Well, playing different sports, of course, it'll help you with all of them, you know, with different attributes, and just really open your game up with whatever you do, not just football. You know, I'd say any sport at all. You know, I feel like it'll play a major part in whatever you do in your athleticism, and just really help you from a different fundamental part.
Yes, sir. Well, we're gonna play this other one. Oh, go ahead, Mom. Go ahead.
So you highly recommend for any student athletes coming behind you to play 2 sports or 3 sports?
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. You know, track for speed. You know, track will help with speed work, footwork. You know, I take any sport. You know, basketball will use the footwork a lot. Just anything that will help you with your athleticism, any sport. You know, I highly recommend it. You know, I've played 3 sports, 2 sports, almost. I wish I could fit in 4, but we are spring, so you know, I definitely recommend it. That'd be great.
Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna play this other one, Brandon. I want you to walk us through it, man. Talk to me. Right here, man. What's going on right here, Brandon? What you seeing?
Okay, so right now we're banjo in the back. So of course I feel like I could have made the play a little bit faster, of course. But this is a banjo that we're in. I believe we were in man coverage with linebackers in inside of the box. So he creeped left. So of course, I'm looking to help more backside, and I took a little peek, of course, while still keeping my eye on the back. And then I just shot the play, of course, and got there after reading my keys.
So you just explained a lot to us, man. When for a younger linebacker, man, when you say I'm banjo in the back, what that mean, Brandon?
Oh well, of course, both linebackers are keying in on whatever they're covering, or necessarily, I'd say keying in on whatever you would so-called say.
That's right. And then you got there, you finished the tackle pretty much perfectly. Got your arms around and made sure he couldn't get anything out of it. Y'all played a pretty good game that night. Actually, y'all had a guy wear number 45 that had a heck of a ball game too. Just how much I know how your dad coaches. You know what I mean? I've been around him, man. Just how hard have y'all been working this off season to get guys who jump off the page that nobody really knows about? Like 45. He had 4 sacks that night. A bunch of tackles for a loss, a bunch of QB errors. Just with guys like that, man, how hard have y'all been working to get those guys up to, possibly the level where you at and a few more guys on that defense?
Oh well, of course, number 45. His name's Deontay McCray. He's a younger guy. Just got out of varsity. Hasn't played much football. Just been working really hard. We got a lot of younger guys. While also having a good group of seniority. We've been trying to lead. Get everybody together. I feel like everybody, plays
Hey,
pretty much as one. Yes,
hey,
sir.
so
Yes, sir. Just playing together. Playing as one team. Definitely, I feel like we have a great defense. Uh, Reigns, I feel like they were really athletic and talented. Actually, I feel like they have a lot of talent all over the field. I just feel like
yes,
we matched up very good, and our defense is probably underrated. But we're not really worried about that. We got a lot of work to put in. We're coached very aggressive. Fly around sideline to sideline, and that's just how we play.
Definitely.
hey,
Definitely.
I'm glad that you spoke on the seniority. How important is it for yourself and other leaders to continue to set that bar high, not just for the underclassmen, but for the kids at the parks around? Because we interviewed some kids a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, and every last kid said they wanted to come to your high school. So how important is that to continue that so that
Well, I
every
feel like
go ahead.
I feel like it plays a major role. Coming into high school, uh, that's very serious. To have a lot to look up. You can't just be vocal. Sometimes you gotta lead by example. That's big. No matter what grade you're in, you can lead. Anybody can be a leader. I wouldn't necessarily say it's just seniority, just being able to come in and just play a major part, a role, just lead in many and multiple ways, and just make a big impact on everyone. And I think that set a lot and a big standard for the team.
Yes, sir. Hey, Brandon, we ain't gonna hold you too much longer, man. I did want to ask you this just for the young guys, man. Recruiting, it's a tough deal. And you got offers from pretty much every school in the country, especially all the Power 5 schools, man. So just in the recruiting process for a kid who coming up, it's a lot of bells and whistles when you're dealing with these coaches. They'll tell you anything to get you into the school. Just what advice would you give a kid through the recruiting process that may be starting 9th grade or whatever, going into the recruiting process? What advice do you have for those guys?
Well, I'd say at first, you can pick up a lot of offers, steadily start talking to coaches. It'll be real heavily and hard towards more your junior year, senior year. Of course, while still being slowly recruited, they can't talk to you as much as far as closer to your junior and your senior year. But I'd
Right.
say, just to remain more focused and, be very respectful through everything and, be real active with all your coaches and everyone recruiting you and just make the best decision. I'd say don't be too slow and or too fast to jump on anything and just go after wherever you really want to go and find the right spot.
Yes, sir. Last question. What's your ideal school, Brandon? Like what spot? You ain't got to tell us unless you want to where you going, but what's your ideal spot? You know what I mean? What school? What school have to have? I mean, you know what I mean to land Brandon Jennings.
Oh, well, I'd say definitely I take academics very serious. Me and my family, so I want to make sure school will have something to set the standard for me. As far as no matter if I'd make it to the NFL or play 10 years, 10 years or more, be a veteran, come out, be as responsible and have my degree and make sure I can do something with whatever I have. And I take that very serious. So academics will be one. That definitely be first. And then second, of course, I want to make sure the school really fits me and just make sure I could thrive and really prosper inside the program and just make sure it really would uplift me and be a great spot for me.
Yes, sir. Man, the impressed. I'm impressed, man. Is you definitely
impressed, man. You definitely got your goals and your ducks in a row, man. I appreciate having you on, man.
Yeah, and like I was finna say, man, you always impress me, man, when I see you on the field. Even when we chat, you know what I'm saying? Brandon can be kind of goofy, man. Like right now, he a little serious, but Brandon can be kind of goofy, man. He hang out with his teammates. And that's something I think that's real big, just to stay on the humble side. But man, like you always impress me. You a smart football player. You definitely gonna have a productive career all the way through on Sundays. And I'm glad I got to know you. Hopefully I get to come and see you one Sunday or Saturday and check you out, man. And you always got a spot on Stamp. Hot Ball Sports, you need anything, you can hit me up, man. I got you. You feel me? So thank you, bro.
Hey, so I appreciate both of you guys having me. I really enjoyed it. You guys stay blessed.
Yes, sir. Be easy, Brandon.
All right, guys.
Brandon, man, the four-star.
I really like that kid, man. I really like that kid.
Yeah,
I think he just set the tone for any high school player, youth player that we really want to have on the show. Because anybody can be a thug or just play football. Some people got it kind of mixed up, and the two don't go together.
Exactly.
They like oil and water. And to see a young man really know where he want to go and how he plans on going, like that's what's up, man. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Brandon family.
Yeah, man. He definitely come from a good family, man. And I got a chance to coach under his dad for a season, and it was good for me. His dad a real. He one of them old school coaches, man. Like he went to school in Miami and Carol City, so he one of them old school coaches that believe we gonna hit every day. Like when we come out on the field, we gonna terrorize our offense. You know what I mean? And that helped me develop a lot as far as football goes and coaching and then just everyday stuff, man. And I definitely always appreciate Brad for that. You know what I mean? So I know Brandon come from a good start. I know Brandon ready on whatever level he play on. He gonna be ready. And him being a 4-star was no surprise. You know what I mean? And the thing that I liked about him the most was the stuff that he didn't do well, he fixed it. And he found a way to fix it and found places to go to fix it. So definitely always impressed with Brandon, man. Always. So when Brandon makes his decision, man, we're gonna try to get him back on the show. Once he makes his decision, hopefully we can get him on and just talk to him about that. So why he made what decision. I don't know when he's making it, but whenever he does, I definitely hit him up and see if we can get him back. But yeah, man, let's moving along. Let's talk about this week. Let's talk about this weekend a little bit.
You must have read my mind.
Let's talk,
man. Southern hospitality. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about this weekend a little. Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Let me start. Right?
All right, you go ahead and start. And start.
Listen, because I said I was gonna do it, bro. Air Academy.
No.
No,
Tag
yeah.
Air Academy.
Huh?
Everybody find somebody from Air Academy.
And please tag them so they can hear
Air
us.
Academy.
Yeah, we don't want to talk. We don't want to talk about people behind their back.
We need answers.
But Air Academy, man, my goodness.
We need answers. They talk all that bullshit for fucking God Almighty.
Air Academy. Like
hey, Diane told me, "Oh, we got to make it happen," and he said, "It's they could have tucked their tail. No, they should have tucked their tail."
Hey, listen, more victories really don't count, especially when you travel.
I know your grandmother told you this. Every fight ain't a good fight.
Yeah, sometimes you got to pick your battles, dog. And that was a battle they was not prepared for. And I don't know what. And see, this was the thing.
Northside did it. Northside sucked all the air out of it. And I'm speaking for the 9U because the 12U. I got nothing but respect for the 12U.
You are right. Hey, look, they got a kid named Felix. Was it Felix Diaz, number 6, on that 12U? That kid's special.
The fullback linebacker.
That kid's special. I don't know how.
Air actually, 12U was actually a good team, and I hope nobody don't really take the implications of what happened Saturday as to what they could possibly become late November or December.
Right.
Because I think the air quality done them in Saturday, and then Sunday, I think that the offensive coordinator really didn't help them, because if you go back and roll the tape, the offensive lineman was putting in work, bro.
Yeah.
They were putting in work. I can show you plays where the backs were just too undecided. Like maybe they were scared of the linebackers pop, because 75 was pushing 8-10 yards down the field, bro.
Man, but see, this was my thing. Like, bro, that's a long way to travel, man. To get painted all weekend. You know what I mean? And I respect bringing your kids out and letting them play. And that's awesome, the experience for them to come to another place and run up against some other teams. But the coaching
around the hemisphere, bro.
Listen, the coaching quality seemed, if you just walked up to an air team and they was talking to their coaches, you'll be like, this a solid team. Like, definitely, this got to be a solid team. They seem well oiled and whatever. But I think they didn't quite understand how fast the game is on this side of the Mississippi River. Know what I mean? Like
I believe that particular staff, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, because I just watch guys outrun them, dog. Like, I just watch guys clearly outrun them, and then you see the same team play another team, and the game slow down because the speed the same. You know what I mean? So it was.
Mr. Mama could run with anybody. Shout out to Mr. Mama, number 4 for Air Academy.
Yeah, Amari King.
Definitely was a dog.
I like that kid. I think he can play anywhere. Number 6. I think he can play pretty much anywhere. I like that kid. I think he can survive well.
In the line.
Their quarterback was nice, though. 5 was nice. 5 stretched some plays. You know what I'm saying?
Was okay. And the quarterback for the 9U was a dog. I like.
Yeah.
I expected number 1 had a good game the first game, but the second game.
Yeah, that RDU game was good.
I don't know, but the quarterback, he was a good quarterback, man.
That RDU game was tough, and I think it was personal because Reggie kind of
bought it on himself.
Yeah, he kind of was broadcasting a lot. But prior,
he was the little poodle that barks outside the yard at the pit bull.
But won't bite though.
Happens to snatch his head off.
So listen. So RDU had a party that evening. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and they was out there partying because from the first play from scrimmage, it was like, this one gonna be bad. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as you seen it, it was like, wow, this gonna be bad. Like, this might not even be worth watching. by the second quarter, and it was bad. Like it was really bad. I heard at one point the ref was like, "Hey man, you cool if we give them 2 minutes?" And RDU coach was like, "Nah, give them 5 minutes." You know what I'm saying? They wanted this. Like they asked for this, we gonna give it to them. Like so the thing is, he said, "Nah, give him 5 minutes." But see, this is what here go the Mr. Rogers side of it, right? You got a measuring stick now. Now you know when you get back to that big nice air facility that I seen on the promotional videos and all that good stuff with all the nice weights and stuff. You know what I mean? When you go back to that facility, you know now what we need to get better at. So I believe L will come back and they will have 2 teams that's gonna play good football in Florida on this. At least 2 teams that's gonna play good football.
I'm gonna tell you this: next year is gonna be a lot of sponsoring because they're gonna hit the Rainier Beach in the hood, and they're gonna make sure they got some kids. Cuss real good in the proper context, and all that silver caps in their mouth. They're gonna
you gonna need them, like you definitely gonna need them. You gotta have them. You know what I mean?
This was the face-off prior to the game. If you didn't see it, I'm gonna go ahead and share it. I'm gonna go ahead and share it. It might be a little. Let me see if I can get it up here.
The face-off. Oh man.
Oh, the face-off, man.
And they look the part. That's the thing. Like they really do look the part, bro. Like L definitely looks the part. Like if you look at that team, you'll think it's gonna be a long day. Yeah, them boys.
They looking right at him.
Oh Lord.
And the lie detector determined that was a lie.
That was a lie. RDU is the father. But the confidence is cool. Like the confidence was cool. I mean, I respect the confidence. You can't do nothing but respect the confidence.
It's RDU and you.
And RDU was just way too fast.
Big red dogs, man. Big red dogs.
Yeah, RDU just ended up being way too fast, bro. They was way too fast. No love. You're right. There wasn't no love at all. They did it.
Hey.
Say AJ, no love.
He really meant it. He really meant it.
That game ended up ending, I think, 33-0. Like I said, the referee was like, "Hey man, we want to give him 2. He coach cool with getting 2 minutes and then or 5 minutes." And dog was like, "Nah, give him 5." They asked for it.
45, 46, 47.
I know that was a long plane ride to the crib though.
My plane ride was long home, so I know they was.
I know that was a long ride. Like, yeah, you gonna have to find you some dogs. But yeah, let's move along, man. The team that most impressed you this weekend. Give me that.
Northside Pride.
Yeah.
Northside Pride. Now you definitely was the most impressive team because out of all of the 9U teams, they was the smallest. Them boys hit. Don't nobody weigh over 100. It's probably about 4 kids weigh over 100 pounds.
Yeah. I think they 2D Tigers probably the biggest kids on the team. I'm pretty sure, and they might have one more like a guard or that's the biggest kid. But outside of that, everybody.
Most teams that have 7 turnovers lose the game by flying colors, bro.
Yeah.
And they was able to withstand 7 turnovers
in the first half.
No.
They had a lot in the first half, though. At least 4.
They had about 5. I had about 5.
4 or 5 in the first half. Yeah, and they kept it 6-6. Offense was a little stagnant. But they kept it 6-6.
If I had to go to my second best Well, I'm kind of in the mix because I think the New Orleans Dolphins 11 and 12U was highly impressive, and the Tampa was it the Tampa? No, Duval Jags.
Yeah, the Duval
Jags 12U, man.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. So look, my most impressive team to me, because I get to see the Duval Jags regularly, and I told you the Duval Jags was gonna put up a fight in that game. I knew they would. You know what I mean? That wasn't no secret. And I know what I get a chance to see Northside Pride, so I know what Northside Pride gonna do. That ain't no secret. I actually played against TK when I was coaching, and yeah, the man painted me. You know what I'm saying? So I know the dude can coach. You know what I mean? But my most impressive, man, was I gotta go with that NO Dolphins 11U, man. They played the Lauderhill Lions.
Tough.
Probably the toughest I've seen all year. Like it was 0-0 and probably deep into the fourth quarter, and then they kicked it to the wrong. They punted the ball to the wrong man. Number 3 from Lauderhill, that kid is a problem, and
Mr. Electric.
Yeah, because he definitely got a motor on him, man. When he catch it, especially in stride, you better have somebody real fast back there to stop him. And he housed it. So it ended up 7-0. But number 15 from the NO Dolphins, kid, that D type, oh my goodness, dog. I mean, I don't know how many times I called his name and I can't remember it now because I'm horrible with names, but yeah, NO Dolphins was extremely impressive. 11U extremely. Like I was very impressed with them. I'm gonna say Air Academy 12U. That second game against WAP, I was impressed. Because a lot of the points that WAP picked up was like garbage points. Yeah, a lot of them was
it's gonna be some people that's gonna be mad with me when I say this. I've been arguing all day, but Welcome All Panthers 12U is overrated, flat out. And if you
tell him I said thank you.
My word might not mean nothing.
And I
the people of Atlanta and all that, but you got to hit somebody.
Yeah.
If I told Darian this earlier, and I'm saying it again, you can't call out one program. I don't care if they duck 24 hours before the game. If these people ain't trying to go hit nobody, then they be number 11 in the country. They got to go hit somebody.
Yeah.
Or meet somebody halfway. Like nobody ain't trying to hear all that talk, chit chatter, Y&C. Nobody cares about leagues. People care about hitting. Who gonna lock up? That's what we want. That's what we care about.
Yeah, so definitely.
If you ain't scratching ass, your ass gets scratched. Flat out.
And see, and we
in the country is the Welcome All Panthers 12U.
So and we definitely had this conversation earlier, right? So the Duval Jags kind of laid out a roadmap to where WAP weaknesses was, because WAP got way overconfident in that game. At one point, I even got on tape where the coach said, "Man, we don't care what they line up in." And then the next play, they got hit for a slant pass for like 80 yards. You know what I mean? Then we get to the end of the ball game, and you call in timeout so you can get you a couple points with 1 minute and 40 seconds, then throw an interception. Like, I believe he kind of got a little too, he was like, yo, I don't even know why we playing these kids. We gonna beat these kids. Like, it's cool to have confidence, but it's one thing to be arrogant, too arrogant, you feel me? So I don't think WAP's team outside of, they got some ball players, don't get me wrong. They got
Mikey, I think I agree with you.
Yeah, I do. I think so too, Big Mikey. But outside of 17, 24, 11, the quarterback is really good.
The quarterback is really
is really good. 13 at receiver, definitely jumped off the page. Outside of that, man, I just feel like it's a regular team, and the coach's confidence and cockiness. Like, besides that, I think it's a team that can be competed with, because they L basically sat on them for a whole game. And like I said, you call timeouts.
Hollywood.
You start calling timeouts with like 5. Kurt, what you say, Kurt? you start calling timeouts like 5 minutes left, dog. You know what I mean? Like
to score, like
yeah, you trying to score, like you hurrying up to the line with 5 minutes left. You trying to put up a bunch of points, and really it's garbage points, dog, because this team played you tough the whole ball game, and people can say, oh, they was trying stuff, whatever. I don't want to hear that foolishness, bro. Because you came out to a showcase, you the #1 team. You supposed to come out and knock people head off, and you supposed to it shouldn't be room for garbage points.
Listen, Big Brother Red Breed show you how it's done. If you don't belong on the field with them, they let your ass know off the top.
You gonna smack
off the top.
No
they smacking you 21, 24, 28, 35. First quarter, the game is over.
Hey man, make sure you send Kurt an invite, man. I want to talk to him about this matchup he got coming up this weekend. So invite Kurt, man. Kurt, get ready, man, to jump on with us. But yeah, man. So WAP is the #1, the #1 12U in the country, and that's cool. It is what it is. But at the same time, man, I think they can be challenging, man. You know what I'm saying? They can definitely be challenged. The Jags definitely hurt themselves with them early in the session. And I believe if the Jags go to the passing game early in that game, they compete. If they throw the ball early in that game, they compete. And I actually talked to their coach, and we talked about it.
They did compete. You mean they
no, I'm saying they actually have a chance to beat them. Like, because at one point the score was like 13-19. Yeah, 13-19 ended up being 27-13. At one point it was 13-19, and they start picking up a lot of yards when they start throwing the football. So I don't know if they expose that WAP secondary ain't that good, or because the front for WAP is nice. Like, those kids don't play no games. You ain't got much time to make a bunch of decisions, but if you can get the ball, behind that front four, man, I think the sky's the limit.
Man, I seen a couple of them kids get power drive this weekend.
Yeah.
And I see backs really been indecisive or scared to run in there at 7. But if you take a different back that can I just see it being differently. Yeah,
definitely. So I definitely feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's something that need to be considered. You feel me? I feel like they do need to play competition, and I just don't feel like the #1 should be calling shots. Yeah, you
shots, bro.
You definitely shouldn't be playing. You shouldn't be playing just any old barnyard boogie. But when you come down and play two teams that's unranked and that you should maul, and then you come in with the confidence and the cockiness that you are gonna maul these teams, and you don't, you know what I mean? I think
that say a lot.
Exactly. And I think your belt, like an old man used to tell me a long time ago, the belt always up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? And it should be. It should be. I'm the champ. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna take on Joe Dirt, but if I land in a position where I can get some work for my kids and I know it's some good work, why not take it? You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, that leads me to these upsets we had this week.
Yeah, man.
We had some other cocky folk right here in my backyard.
Uh-oh.
You know? And they was up by 12? And them Fort Lauderdale Canes came roaring back.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You want to speak to that right quick? You want to speak to Big Mikey Wade on that right there?
I mean, that just go to where we just was talking about people calling shots or feeling like one place is better than the next place. These adults saying stuff and not kids. Like at the end of the day, when you take a kid on a trip, they're appreciative because it's somewhere that they ain't been. The adults got to take a back seat and just keep on giving these kids different experiences. Because long as I check, if it ain't an HBCU, colleges are in the middle of nowhere. Exactly. So you just get exposed to them early.
Yeah. Hey man, we got my man. We finna play ball. That one, man. Third. We finna play third down like that. That my dog. Alan Watts. Good referee, man. I actually did some coaching this weekend. It was fun. It was fun filming on his field, man.
And he made sure that the game was played, man. Shout out to him.
Of
I
course.
said, big ups the other day, letting them know, like, man, you ain't got too many coaches that do that. To see a referee say, man, I'm gonna make it happen for the kid.
Of course.
That was everything, man.
Yeah, because we had to change venues, as a lot of people know, and a lot of people didn't want to go to the new venue, but Allen made sure the kids got a shot at playing, even though it was a
Shout out to White Hat and his staff, man.
Definitely appreciated y'all, man. Enjoyed working with y'all, man. We gotta link up again.
See, get back to what I was saying about my guys, my hometown guys, my home state guys. They came out swinging and they caught an uppercut. Bing, bing.
Man, who you talking about, man?
I'm talking about the Maryland Heat 14U.
Yeah.
They had two nice solid punches. They thought them boys was down and they got back up.
So is it safe to say that Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes hitting their stride? They might be getting back into the Fort Lauderdale Hurricane form.
I talked to Chris Dad earlier briefly, and I told him, like, man, it was painful for me to watch him at first. So to see the changes and adjustments, it definitely was a better look because I'm used to Chris teams being pretty good. And I think they felt what can work for them with not having the quarterback that they normally would have, the type of quarterback that they normally would have.
Hey, Daryl Jordan said they exposed what y'all participated in the exposure of what, but I think Duval Jazz kind of exposed them for real.
I think New Orleans Dolphins exposed them early in the year, but it was saying certain people wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I still think that they probably still missing some kids that played for other teams or what have you from last year that kind of add to the depth of the explosion. I just seen a lot of other 12U teams this year, and me watching that, they more of a physical team,
right,
as opposed to a fast 12U. And
right.
then it made it even worse that Duval played them so bad with mostly 11-year-olds.
Yeah, they got 23 11-year-olds, bro.
Like, you supposed to dominate 11-year-olds.
Cause they started this season as an 11U.
Yeah.
No, I mean they actually kicked this season off as an 11U, playing 11U ball in the preseason. And
so them guys,
what's happening, bro? Appreciate it.
Hey, that's the boys' hands and feet. They put hands and feet on stuff. Woo!
Who they put hands and feet on this weekend? Was it Kid Coward, wasn't it?
You know, my guy came in and said he was going to throw the ball. He actually did throw the ball. It went the other way. It went the other way. Hey, Lozo said they averaged 35 points a game. The score was what, 38? Krispy Kreme? You can't say the man's a liar.
Nah, he definitely ain't lied to us. And he was cool in the interview. It was fun talking to him, man. I wish I could have seen that game. Loso, if you got some tape on that, send it to us, man. Where Kurt at, man? You sent Kurt the invite?
Yeah, Kurt probably.
Oh, yeah, he probably doing something.
Driving or something.
Cause he said y'all coming down this weekend. Don't forget to let me know. Kurt, we need to talk, man. So but yeah, another upset. Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes 9U, the number 1 ranked 9U, took an L to the Prospect Village Panthers?
Yeah.
I
didn't get a score on it, but yeah.
I didn't get a score on it either, but yeah, they took an L to a team out of Tampa, the Prospect Village Panthers, and that was big news because we had the number 5 and number 6. I know I wrote it on as number 1 and number 5, but it was actually the number 5 and number 6 9U was playing each other at the Southern Hospitality Showcase, which would have been huge if that game could have finished, but it didn't finish. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was big. Progress Village.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
So the Progress Village Panthers knocked off the number 1 9.
We had one more upset, but I don't even really know if that was an upset. You had 3-4 or 2-3 or 1-2, depending on who you actually played. That was City Life Raptors versus the Clock Boys, Watkins Hornets, and City Life was able to pull away at the end and win 12-6.
And this is why we play the game, dog. Like this is why we play the game. This is why you should accept challenges. This is why you should want your kids in a position to get better. I know we use him a lot, man, and I respect this dude, but we use Jarvis a lot because he take L's. Like, bro, he lose. You know what I'm saying? And
he take the losses, he take the memes that come
like and no matter what, you get the same Jarvis, bro. Like, I talked to him after an L, he gonna be Jarvis. I talked to him, you know what I'm saying, and he gonna get better. Like, I talked to him this weekend, and he was like, "Yeah, we ain't play our best game." He did give a shout out to the Palm Beach Hellcats. He said, you know, they had a bunch of fast athletes. They were the 2-time Pop Warner Super Bowl winners or whatever. You know what I mean? So he gave them they just due, but he was like, we got to get better. You know what I mean? And he done took an L this year, you know, but he gonna pull up wherever, and that's something that I respect about him. He came down to play the Southside Elite in Jacksonville game 1. You know what I mean?
There might be some long guys watching that don't believe that that's the truth. Because they actually wanted Jarvis to play 3 games in 4 days this week. They wanted Jarvis to play them Thursday, and then he played TMD on Saturday and Indy Elite on Sunday.
Wow.
So, like, I probably would have told him kiss my ass too.
I definitely would. I even put my kids through that to prove no point to nobody.
Yeah, that's grueling. Like, they should kind of rearranged it for another week. It's going to be a week game. Yeah.
Like Saturday and Sunday would be cool, but definitely not three games in a hell nah. But yeah, he is coming to the 502 this weekend. I did talk to him about that, man. They are going down to play the TMD Jaguars. What you think?
That's gonna be a game, Jack. 2 opponents that know each other.
Yeah.
Both of them won.
And then TMD coming off a tough loss against Red Breed, which Red Breed came down here and beat GTM. Pretty much bite the Gainesville this weekend.
You know much about it. Sometimes you just gotta ride straight. Don't swerve. Hey, I told you. Hey. Hands and feet.
Yeah, so Flanagan definitely put hands and feet a few times on that GTM team. But, you know what I mean? So TMD coming off a game where they played them pretty tough. And I was impressed. We was impressed. We watched that game together. We was impressed with that one. You know what I mean? Darian was out there live, and we was impressed with that one. So,
Big Mikey says the tiebreaker.
2-2.
Yeah, so you know,
it's a bullseye on that one. It's a bullseye on that game. Definitely a bullseye on that game. Yeah, we waiting on Kurt. He said he's dropping off some kids. He finna jump on here and holler at us, but it's definitely a bullseye on that game. I didn't want to get Jarvis on here, so maybe Thursday we can get Kurt and Jarvis on here. Chat it up a little bit about that matchup going into that one. We can hit Jarvis and see what he say. But what happened where y'all was at this weekend? Everybody who tuned in, man, let us know what happened where y'all was at this weekend. What good games was going on? Oh man, I got a good one coming this weekend. I'm excited for Sunday, bro.
Who that?
I'm excited. The Duval Giants versus the MOT Cowboys, which is in the city of Jacksonville, is now a rivalry game, man. And
it won't be lit.
We of course, and they playing on a Sunday, so everybody can come in. It should be a packed house. I got with my guys, my sponsors, man, over at Duval Bell Barnes and Party Palace Party Runners, and we decided to up the ante a little bit, you know, do some trophies and some MVP rings. So that's gonna be fun.
It's for the hardware now.
Yeah, so now it's for some hardware. You know what I mean? Nice. Yeah, definitely for some hardware. So I'm excited to see that. Like, I'm excited. That 6U Duval Giants team that I like so much, I get to watch them first, and they got a shot at getting the first ever Hot Ball Sports MVP ring and Hot Ball Sports trophy and MOT6 you do too. So that'll be a big for me for Hot Ball Sports history, man. And I'm glad that those groups of kids get a chance to get after it, man. And I think it's gonna be a great weekend. It's been a lot of, back and forth. They actually got a hate week. So it's a rivalry when you got a hate week. You know what I mean? The memes and everything been flying. I actually got a chance to visit Duval Giants. Yesterday I was supposed to go back tonight, but had some stuff come up. But you know what I mean? They actually got a hate week. So it's gonna be heated, dog. And I'm gonna try to go live as much as possible this weekend. So y'all be sure to tune in. I'll be on Sports.
Get them come on the live.
Yeah, man. So I'm excited for that one. Then it's another big matchup here on Saturday, a game I talked about a while ago. North Florida Rams versus the Forest View Outlaws, Pop Warner. North Florida took an L last week to Westside, which was a huge surprise for a lot of people. But I think
what age group?
This Mighty Might.
Okay.
But I think they're gonna come to life for this one. So I'll be there. I'll definitely be there for that one. Scrap. The white hat say he want that smoke for that. He want that Duval Giants versus MOT. He want that smoke. We'll be at Manor. So Scrap, if you watching or if anybody who affiliated with the MOT Cowboys.
The ref, love the game.
That's a good ref. We want the big ones, and it's gonna be a huge day, man. So if you're in the city of Jacksonville or you close enough to the city of Jacksonville on that Sunday, make sure you come out. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. It's always a lot of fun when them guys get together. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it. Saturday, like I said, I'm gonna go check out North Florida and Forest View. So a one-loss North Florida team, they got to come in and win that one. If they lose that one, I think it'll be a three-way tie between them, Grand Park, and Westside, I believe, because everybody have 2 losses. So it's some implications on that one. You know what I mean? And they kind of
I got to ask you right now because you got a chance to see both teams play this week, Lambeau and the Packers. Like, you got to see them both.
Don't do that to me, dog.
I got to ask because that's the big question. Everybody asks me. I got one of my coaches from here asked me today, like, who you taking? If you got to pick a team, hey, the people that's watching, if you got to pick a team, which one? You talking Lambeau or the Packers?
And it's tough. That's a tough one, but
I think weather conditions, field conditions, all that matter in this.
Yeah, that's tough, man, because there's so many athletes on both of those teams.
In the grass, I'm taking Lambeau. That D tackle is a grown man.
Yeah.
No other way to put it, he's a grown man. He's not playing with nobody kids.
But the Lambeau game I seen this weekend, their opponent they did what they were supposed to do. You feel me? And I felt like they definitely did what it. Yeah, they both.
Tough Smoke. Tough Smoke got kid number 6, man. This kid's special.
7. Can Man. Can't leave out Can Man. Say they call him Can Man because he can catch, can run, can something else. But that kid is special too, you know what I mean? But I've seen Tough Smoke a couple times this year. But Courtney Calvin, Lambeau. I'm gonna just say it, man. I like Lambeau, bro.
I like Lambeau in the grass.
I like Lambeau, man.
On turf.
There you go.
There you go.
We waiting on Kurt, but Jarvis in the building.
On turf, I'm taking the Packers.
Hey, now Mike got a great point right here. This is a great point, bro. An awesome point. I don't think Lambeau can open it up against Packers. Playbook is deep, and that defense fly around. I totally agree with that. But, man, that Lambeau defense definitely fly around, bro. And I don't know if it's just because who I seen them against. I don't know if it's just because who I seen them against, but Lambeau is so explosive on offense, bro. It's ridiculous. Like,
Lambeau they get straight to it. One cut downhill, run your mother over.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And and they'll put it in the air against you and complete passes and like, bro. And it didn't help that they was real icy this weekend, know what I'm saying? Like they was super icy this weekend. I ain't gonna count with the they was clean this weekend. So they was clean this weekend.
Yeah, they came in there, everybody looking
moms, everybody had the same helmet, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
So shout out to both of them because they both.
And then again, like I said, I like Bay Area because Bay Area got so many athletes, man. It's just hard to kind of keep Bay Area. And then they O-line / D-line, I like them guys, dog. They young, big, and aggressive. Like, yeah. I mean, I think you gotta. And then you got Blaze playing like linebacker and safety, bro, and that kid's so fast. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that's gonna be a whenever that game if it plays, that's gonna be a fun one to see.
That's gonna be a classic. That's a classic.
Yeah. If one team beat the other by a whole lot, I'd be extremely surprised. For real. I'd be surprised. I think it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a battle. They're gonna go at it. I think Lambeau edge him out with the aggression. Like that when it comes to aggression, I think Lambeau edge him out.
Hey, we got the guy right here. We're gonna go ahead and bring him in.
Hold on, let me fix my camera. You go ahead. I'm gonna refresh this camera.
I think Kurt will be around. Hey, flip your can, Javo. There you go. There go the man intellectually known as one coach bandit.
There you go.
The one coach bandit, one coach assassin. Whatever you choose.
He moving a little slow. He must be in a bad spot, Jarvis. There you go.
He trying to pull up.
My man, what's up?
What's the word, baby?
Yeah, man. Hey, and if you don't know why they call him one coach bandit, the first time I seen Jarvis in Jacksonville, he came out here with like 13 kids and just him and made a team quit at halftime. Like I was like, dang. They were saying he was cheating, his kids was too old, one of the kids' leg got broken, like it was bad, dog. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And you got 2 big games this weekend. Like, what's your prediction of how these games gonna go, bro?
I think he in a bad spot right now.
It's going in and out. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now. It's kind of like
like wherever you at, it's like making you kind of freeze up or whatever.
Yeah, he might be in a bad spot.
Is there any better?
There you go.
Better
right there.
We good?
Yeah.
We good?
I was asking you what your prediction.
So what's happening, fellas? Talk to me, man.
Yeah, man. What's up? This weekend.
How you think these games going to go? They're going to be high scoring. You're going to make something tap out. What it is?
Hold on. Let me get a better area, man, because this connection job like crazy.
I think we caught a lot of people coming out of practice, so we've been getting everybody in the car, which is cool because it showed them guys working. You know what I'm saying? At least we know they're working.
Yeah, you know, hey, coach got dropped off 19 kids.
He got a minute bad at all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't a real head coach if you ain't got a truck with at least 2 rows seating or a minivan, dog.
Yeah, if you got a Honda, that Honda gonna be fucked up. I'm gonna let you know.
Hey, or at least one of your coaches got a minivan, or your team on got one for sure. Yeah. Jarvis gonna come back, man, once he get himself together. We waiting on Kurt. We're gonna kind of let him chat about this matchup. TMD versus the Maryland Seahawks. Somebody says a couple fast kids in the DMV. Hey, man, so look, let's ask this question while we here. Yeah. If you got to compare, you seen some Florida speed. I'm sure you done seen plenty of Florida speed in your time. If you got to compare Florida speed.
Fastest kid at that age, that's his pop. That's the fastest kid at that age. Hold on.
Ole.
Yeah.
We should be good now. We
Yeah,
good now,
yeah. There we
fellas?
go.
We let it. We let it.
All right,
There
there
we
we go,
go.
man. There we go, man. What's
They
happening?
say it's 2-2 in Louisville. They say they fitting to break the tie. Eyes going down.
Oh, I know the tie gonna be broken. I do know that. That's one thing I do know.
Yeah.
But nah, I mean, Snowman a good dude, man. Like I actually, that's one of the coaches I actually rock with, man. Snowman a good dude. So
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be a battle, man. I know he's been doing this for a while though, trying to build his team up to like get on this level. So I've been watching him since 10U. Like I've been watching him add every year, and every year he go through his trial and tribulations. And it's like now he job like a top dog now. It's like he started the year out ranked 5th, took a little slug to the #1 team, but he bouncing back and everything, and his team loaded. So I know it's gonna be a banger. That's one thing I do know. That's the type of games that my kids want, to be honest. You know, they want to play the best teams from every state. So going down at Louisville, you know, playing the best team from down there. So that's what we want, man. Like
I got a question for you, Jarvis. So I'm sure you watched the tape from the Rare Breed game.
Yeah.
Of course, you wouldn't be the coach you are if you did. You feel me? So I'm sure you watched that tape. So just from that tape, what things did you take from that may benefit you, may not? Not without going into specific detail on the game plan, but what things did you feel like y'all would, you know what I'm saying, that Maryland would benefit from that they fell short on? You know what I mean?
I mean,
It was tough.
For the most part, it's just discipline. I mean, he got a pretty good squad, but I mean, there's holes, and you know, we're going to take advantage of all of those holes, and then it's just like we got a game plan. You know, our game plan is to make you change yours.
Right.
So we're going to enforce our will, get done what we need to get done, but seeing a lot of things that we could take advantage of, and it wasn't just because a lot of people got to understand who they played though. Like they played a team that's not really comparable to no other team.
Yeah.
So you know they played a really good competition. So everybody like, oh, they some shit, they this and that. You're not going to find another team like that for them to play. So
of course,
if anything, you know that benefited them by playing like getting that really good work. But just off of that game right there, it was a good game. They kind of struggled early, and then they played real good, strong.
At the end, yeah.
But I saw a lot of things that we could do.
I'm sure you did, right? So what things like what's the mentality for the kids this week? Like I know the mentality don't change, but you alter it a bit going into different games. You know what I mean?
And that's what like a lot of people got to understand. It's like we don't get to breathe, man.
I know.
Every game that we play, one is the other team's biggest game of the season, and then it's just like two, it's against the best team from that state. So it's just like we just left Jacksonville playing the back-to-back Pop Warner champs. The week before that, we had to go down North Carolina. We played the best team out of there. We're one of the best teams out of there. The week before that, you know, we went down to the beach, played the Bucks guys. The week before that, we played the best team from California. The week before that, we played the best team from Seattle. The week before that, so it's just like, these guys don't. It ain't no, congratulations, good job. It's literally buckle your chin strap. We got another bang.
We got to go again. And then you on the road with it.
That's like one of the mindsets that people don't like truly understand. Like my guys, they don't sit in no glory or just get happy over a win. It's literally like it's a grind, and like they're trying to be the best throughout the season, not for one game. So
right.
It ain't too hard to get them up. I mean, to get them riled up and get them, you know, focused for this game, because one, it's a big game.
Yeah.
You know, it's a number 2 versus 4 in the country matchup. It's going to be lit. Yeah. So, you know, it's more so just letting them know, like, you know, hey, it's another one coming up. It's game time, man. Let's get it done.
Hey, so with that, right, I'm sure you done had a few athletes come, well, probably more than a few, come through your programs that went on to play D1 ball and maybe even NFL ball, know what I mean? So the grind of like college and the league, that's kind of the grind y'all play, because y'all travel, y'all don't really play games in Maryland. So y'all travel, you know what I mean? So y'all on the road like a real professional team.
Yeah, and then
kids lose. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was saying, but a lot of kids lose interest when they get to college and on those levels, because it turns into a job. It's no longer we out here having fun. It's a job. So how much of a benefit is it that your kids get a chance to experience that early on in their football careers?
think he said hold up.
Oh,
I literally just walked in the door.
and we don't know when that Falcons United versus NSP gonna play again, Allen. We do want that game. I want that game. We don't know, but I hope they set it up. I'm sure Northside will let me know when they get ready to play that one. I'm pretty sure I
That might be a last game.
But I think it's gonna be a while. I think both teams kind of gonna play their season out and just figure it out. But yeah, Jarvis. So just like
yeah, my fault, man. I had to go run grab a charger, man. Go ahead.
You good. But yeah, I just want to know, man, how much of a benefit is it that your kids play like a college football, NFL type schedule? You know what I mean? We come off the road, we may practice Monday, you know what I'm saying? Or we may take Monday off, and then we got a short weekend and it's right back to it. You know what I mean?
I mean, and it's just like kind of like the philosophy and just like my mindset, man. I mean, it ain't to sound arrogant or anything, but I only hang around like elite dudes. So it's just like, for the past few years, been coaching at St. Francis High School. There was a number 4 ranked team in the country before all this COVID stuff hit. So getting a lot of like ideas and just like how I do my stuff, man. All my like any high school coach friends that I have, like they're at the elite high schools, the Mather, Good Counsel, Gonzaga, whatever. I'm connected with pretty much all the high schools, but been doing this for a while though. Like people gotta understand, like it's not like my first year coaching, man. Like
of course.
This is my 13th year coaching, so it's been a while, but just the experience that they get, man, it's like next level. All of our games, man, we got a team bus. So, just the whole traveling, the camaraderie of riding the bus, that whole mindset, man, like that shit is different. Then it's different pulling up to a game in your parents' car, and then you got to get out and get dressed, and rather than you traveling with your team, like you ain't pulling up, you traveling with your team. And y'all talking about what y'all going to get done the whole ride and just that bond. Like a lot of people you just can't even comment on it until you've done it. Until you've given your team that experience, like just can't comment because
and then I see y'all after the game go to Golden Corral, hang out, y'all laugh, joke, kick the shit a little bit.
Yeah,
so I know
it's a real brotherhood, man, because a lot of these guys is like, following each other and just be in relation with each other all the way up, and they're gonna play against each other in college and everything. I just been blessed to, for the focus of this program to want to get guys in high school and get them in college and everything like that. So just having that mindset and everything just geared towards that, man. Everything is geared toward getting them in high school, advertising them to high school, just making sure that they put on and set when it's time to go to high school. So I know with this group that we have now, we have 21 players and 15 of the 21 are already locked in with high schools. So, it's just thinking bigger, and everything like that. Like, it's just, so we've won 7 national championships. So it's just like, what can we do next year to get the kids a better experience?
Right.
So it's just like, it's always just trying to do bigger and better and just trying to do, get better and better like that. So, I know as far as like the traveling and everything, riding the team bus, the camaraderie, it's a different feeling. And it gets them amped up, in a different kind of way. So I know this weekend, man, is going to be special. I know Louisville's getting shut down. Everybody in the city going to be out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You just said the name I was about to ask about. So you might as well go ahead and run it because they've been making memes and all this other stuff. I just told Aunt, like, they just literally wanted you to play 3 games in 4 days. And me personally, I'd have told them kiss my ass. So,
who you talking about?
I'm talking about Law, the Rec Boys. For people that don't know, it's been a lot of goose and all of these memes going on. Like I mean, what do people really expect? Do they really expect for y'all to play Thursday, Friday, and Sunday?
But it's not even what they expect. And I'm only going to spend like 10 seconds, man. I ain't really here to talk about that. But it's just like, so people want for me to play that team, but first of all, don't disrespect me because I don't duck rec, and I ain't duck rec a day in my life.
Yeah.
But it's like, second of all, why am I playing this team? Like, I'm not arrogant. Well, I mean, possibly, but I'm not no asshole or nothing. But it's like y'all ain't won nothing, man. Y'all, and then it's not even the fact that y'all ain't beat nobody. It'll be different if like, y'all play somebody, y'all beat them. Y'all haven't even played anybody. Like, what the hell am I wasting my time for?
Right.
Like, if y'all so good and y'all this and that, go beat somebody. Like, what the hell? And then y'all got the nerve to say everybody we play is some shit like we ain't playing the best teams in American State. If the teams we're playing is so bad, go play them. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So it's just like I ain't with all the clout chasing, all the rah ha ha. Like if y'all was a legit team and y'all felt like y'all can do this and do that, y'all probably would have played one credible game out of the last 7. So, you know, I ain't gonna spend too much time with that. But
and
we're not thinking about that. We got Louisville Jaguars this week.
Yeah, definitely.
And then that's kind of stupid to play a Thursday game and then got to go play a
double. Oh yeah, of course.
That's what teams. And then the following week go play the number 1 team in the country, and then the following week go play the best team out of Cleveland. And the following, ain't nobody.
Yeah, that'll be crazy.
It would be wasting time to go play that team, in my opinion, because one, it ain't gonna do nothing for us. We ain't gonna get better. Like, I don't feel like y'all are competition. Like, but I ain't here for all of that. But we got Louisville Jaguars this Saturday, and then we got Indy Elite Panthers on Sunday.
Indy Elite,
we got Rare Breed.
Indy Elite. A lot of people don't know about Indy Elite, so just speak a little bit about the competition that they bring. I know they put up the same score that Rare Breed put up on Wisconsin King, so I know they pretty good.
Yeah, Indy Elite Panthers, good team from out of Indianapolis. Been doing their thing down there. They took a slug early to Louisville Jaguars, but bounced back, and then they won like 6 straight. They got some athletes on that team too, and that's the biggest thing. Like, yeah, rankings is cool to kind of hype up a game, but we real life want to play the best people. Yeah, so it's like you could be ranked whatever you are. Like, we're gonna do the research behind it to find out if you actually legit. Because I can tell you one thing: if you a paper champ and you think you about to play my team, you gonna get embarrassed and exposed because there ain't nobody on my team that's playing with you. It's
and you don't know how to let out the gas either. I don't watch you do it.
That's probably the asshole part in me, to be honest.
You don't let out the gas. Hey, so look, this is my question, because we've been talking about, me and Moan been having conversation about this, because we had an issue come up with some teams that's like, we number 1, we call the shots, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that we earned that right to call the shots. So it's a thing, obviously, because you kind of mentioned that a little bit too, not in that manner, but obviously it's a thin line between being number 1, calling the shots, and allowing teams to get in to play top quality competition. So it's basically like, this is what my question leads. It's basically like going to college for 4 years, getting a degree, and then they say, well, you got to have experience to get a job in that field. You know what I mean? So where do teams get them opportunities? You know what I mean? And I know you done played a couple teams. Like, you came down here and played Southside Elite at the beginning of the year. You gave them a shot. You know what I'm saying? So where does that thin line cross? And then where does that arrogance pop in a place where, like, I don't got to play you, dog, because you ain't nobody?
So, I mean, with my schedule, every year we play about 20 games, and 15 of them going to be against, you just got to be known, man. You just have to got a resume. Right. It's just like, I mean, we're not wasting no time with it, man. Like, we're not going to waste no time with it. So we do give opportunities and we give shots. I mean, but it's just like giving somebody a shot and beating them by 50, it kind of makes you not want to give nobody a shot no more, man. It's like, man. I mean,
because nobody gets better than that. So that makes sense.
Yeah, so, but it's just like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, we'll give opportunities and we'll play whoever. If you're coming to us, we'll play you. Like, if you come to us, like, we'll give you a shot. But for us to come to you, you just like gotta have done something.
You gotta be a good product.
Yeah, it gotta be worth something. It's either it's like a good exposure behind it, or it's gonna be good competition. But all of our games, you know, we get a mix of both. We get a mix of competition and exposure. So
right.
I know that these kids that are playing from there, they're in a real fortunate situation.
Oh yeah.
To just the shit that we do, man, to be able to travel on team, just the structure, man. Like, people just don't know like the behind the scenes. They see all the wins and losses. They don't know the behind the scenes stuff, man. Like the way that we practice, team dinners, team breakfast, riding the game on team buses. It's a totally different experience, man.
Of course. Hey, so for a coach, for teams who are trying to get on the national level, because we got a couple here in Jacksonville, right? Yeah. And I want to see them get there. You feel me? Like, I really want a Jacksonville Unlimited team to get on national stages and be able to play against y'all and people in California. You know, I want that for them. Where do they start, bro? Because it seemed like I said, one of the things you go to college 4 years and then you gotta have experience. You feel me? So
I mean,
where
that's why it's kind of like, I mean, shit, you got to put the work in, to be honest with you, man. Because I remember when I first started, man. Even when I first started, so like my first year, ran the tables, went undefeated. You know, had like 2 upsets, but it's just like that ain't do nothing for me. The next year, I was still just a regular dude. Ain't nobody. Only thing they knew, oh, that was a dude that got lucky last year. Yeah. So the second year, you know, after you take care of business, everybody like, damn, like these niggas was all right. They won back-to-back years. Right. And so I ain't really start getting a name and really start, you know, people start like showing respect until like the third year of winning. Right. So it was just like the first year, whatever, you ain't nobody. Second year is like, damn, he won last year and this year. The third year, they're like, man, these dudes they all right. They all right. Yeah. So, I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but honestly, nobody said it better than Iman Shumpert, man. Man, if you go to the gym, don't try to be called the best. Don't try to be called the man. Find the man and beat the man. That's what you want to do. Yeah. Like, you don't want to go in the tournament talking about I'm the best. I want to know who everybody else is saying the best. Right. And give me that team first fucking round. That's what I'm saying. We gonna make this trip real short. Give me that team first round. So did you put yourself out there and say, look, we're gonna do all the traveling? Since we need to get ourselves on the map, would you suggest, okay, we're gonna do all the traveling that's first? Honestly, that's what you have to do. Like, you got to get out there, man, because nobody's taking you serious. Like, you don't got no name. Like, what you gonna do? Come play us? Who are you? So it's just like you got to go out there and like honestly like go take some names. So I know shit, man. My first year we played. This is when like football was football. Now it's a little different. You got two shit. My first year we played 2012. You got two back when I did 14U. I had 36 games that year. Dang. The following year, but that's throughout spring, preseason tournaments, postseason tournaments. So it was a real grind. Yeah. So if you count like 6 games in spring, we had like 2 preseason tournaments. That's about 6 games. Then we had a regular season, which was 10 games, playoff 3 games, 2 postseason tournaments, about 6 games. You got nationals, about 3. So it's just like, it all adds up. But so yeah, I mean, like those first like. Hey, Mike, you an asshole, Mike. Mike been posting the same thing. What did he say? I'm gonna go ahead and let you see it. Like this what Mike. I see what you're doing there, man. This is what he's saying. This is what Mike trying to trigger you. You said you ain't gonna spend a bunch of time on it, but Mike wasn't, man. So you might as well go ahead and give him some of your time, man. What y'all think, man? I mean, play him, dog. Why not? I think the time will present itself, but it ain't just weak. Listen, listen, Rec boys go to Jarvis and play them in Maryland. And kid, you got a date. You told me you got a date in November, right? You got to open in November, right? Right? Why you got that face though? Why you got that face though? Because we don't want that game on that opening. And I feel you. Why not? Why not just listen? Why not? But one thing people gonna always say though, man, I'm gonna get at people what they want, man, because like I ain't no dude that's gonna sit on no ranking, that's gonna say I'm this and that. Like I'm gonna line that shit up and play whoever. So I'm getting enough. I'm getting enough. And see, we don't feel like you have to explain that part because we know that about everybody know that about you and the Seahawks. People act like they don't. They definitely don't. Hey, Mike just threw it back in your face. Mike just threw it back. I'll make it up. Yeah. So the thing is, man, you gotta open it. You feel like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you what to do with your team, but I feel like if he gonna keep commenting on my podcast like that, we gotta go and beat him, dog. Man, some things in life is a waste of time, man. Shit, man. Oh, shit, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one right there. I'd rather play the East, man. Like,
he say Bird ducking you. He say Bird
play
ducking you.
upward competition, not
Hub
no team clout chasing, man.
Yeah.
You see that? He said Bird ducking you and Hub chasing you.
Yo, this nigga Mike is the greatest.
So do you feel like it's a clout chase, or do you feel like it's a legit? I want a shot. Like
it's a clout chase. If it wasn't a clout chase,
I got to bring Mike.
First of all, one thing that I think we all could agree on: I've never seen a recreational boys post that didn't mention the Seahawks.
Yeah,
it's just like y'all can't do nothing for yourself. Everything y'all do is Seahawks this, Seahawks that. We want to play the Seahawks. Oh, we'll beat the Seahawks. Go do something. Like, stop mentioning us for everything that you do.
If you bring Mike on, Mike seems like he'll do a lot of loud talking.
Bring Mike on. No, Mike's my guy. He's a good guy. Bring him on. Bring him on right now.
As long as Mike don't yell, man,
he's good. Right. I can vouch for him. He's a good guy. Bring Mike on.
Cool.
I can vouch for him, man. I can vouch for him.
I feel like, listen, and this was my thing, right? Because we seen Watt this weekend, and we was talking about that earlier, so we can talk about it. We seen Watt this weekend, and Watt was kind of on some shit like, we ain't got to do this, and we ain't got to do that. We number one, like, you know what I'm saying? And then it was some like, I don't even know why y'all put us up against these guys, but the performance on the field was like, dog, y'all are very beatable, bro.
Yeah.
Like, extremely beatable. And I don't know if that hurt you or if that helped you.
That's that 12U team?
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing with them, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, it's a gift and a curse, man. Y'all been winning too long, man. Yeah. Like, it's good. Congratulations, y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all coaching y'all ass off, bro. Y'all literally have won like two. I can't say they won too much. They haven't suffered too much adversity.
And I think this is the year for it because it's a team that was challenged by two teams.
Hold on. First thing, I can promise you one thing: if they play Watkins or City Life, they get knocked off. Like, hold on, I'm not trying to slice nothing. I'm not trying to instigate nothing. I'm being as humble as possible.
They gonna
if you play, because I'm gonna tell you the difference. Dream Team, y'all good. I give it to y'all. Like, I ain't no slouch. Like, y'all are good. I see teams like y'all all the time. Like, y'all are good and y'all got dog players. But y'all ain't play a team that want what you got, man. Like, you play a lot of teams that want to play y'all because of who y'all are. Yeah. Y'all ain't played a team that want to play y'all because they feel like y'all got something that they want.
Exactly.
I'm telling you one thing. If they play, I don't. First of all, everybody keep talking about that Watkins loss. Watkins lost to the only fucking team that could beat them. It's a team in their backyard. That's the only team that could beat them. So I can promise you one thing. Whether it's City Life or whether it is Watkins, if Dream Team line that shit up, I'll make it happen. All you gotta do is give a date. I'll get the team down there. Ain't no fee, no nothing. If y'all set the date up, I will get the team down there.
Because Jarvis said that one on him. He said that one on him.
Jarvis said it's on him.
It's on him.
Because I hear Dream Team doing the whole Hollywood. We don't need a date.
Oh yeah, of course.
Man, stop all that, man. Stop all that.
Like I seen it this weekend. This is my first time seeing him in person, right?
Yeah.
And me, I just really burst onto the unlimited scene nationally, right? So I don't know a whole lot, but just from seeing them, I'm like, okay, they got some kids, and I can identify every kid.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they got some dogs. Ain't nobody saying y'all sorry.
The cockiness.
What I'm telling y'all is y'all about to play a team that is fucking.
Yeah. And see, the thing is, the cockiness was overshadowing the actual gameplay because I'm seeing the team got you on the ropes 13, 19. Which it wasn't really on the ropes. I ain't even gonna say on the ropes. They was winning that ball game. It was 13-19. But I'm seeing like
it ain't
1 minute, 42 seconds left in the game. You calling timeout, you trying to score again. Like, bro, this don't get me wrong. It's nothing wrong with that, but it was a lot of garbage points.
Now, like I said, I don't know if you can get the message to him or not. Like, this is coming from Coach Jarvis, man. Like, you can't Hollywood. I've been doing this shit way too long. Like, your team is good, bro. I'm going to give it to you. I got respect for you. I'm not calling you out. Your team is good. But one thing that you need to do is get the game that everybody want to see. That's first and foremost. So ain't nobody on no Hollywood. Ain't no nothing. Just give a date, and I will get the team there. Right. And to be honest, you can pick your loss. You can pick if you want your loss to be the Watkins or the City Life.
Here's the
pick
thing.
loss.
So you saying you think it's guaranteed?
Nigga, it is damn. If he play any one of them teams, he losing.
Here or
I don't know if you think I'm over here. Like, first of all, like, if you know me, I call everything some shit. Like, you actually got to be good for me to say.
Yeah. You got to say you good.
So it's just like these two teams are literally, they can only beat each other. Why? Because they all know each other. They all played for each other. They all hung around each other. They all know each other. Like, these two teams can beat each other. You're not gonna tell me no other team can beat any one of these teams. So, like I said, it ain't no. I'm not trying to shit. It ain't no cloud chase. It's literally line that shit up. I will make sure the team gets there.
Yeah, TJ the great
day, and it could be a fucking Wednesday.
Yeah,
TJ day, and I will make sure the team gets there.
TJ said he
TJ
wins.
with it. Get me there.
Oh, first TJ say less, man. You already know what we on, man. Say
so
less.
we need somebody to
the game. I'll get y'all there, whatever day it is.
We need somebody to walk. And then we got a crew that's willing to. This a good white hat too, dog. Oh, you played with his white hat this weekend.
Yeah.
And he was like, my crew, I like this white hat, though. I really, really like this white hat. Like they was literally out there helping kids. Like he was really on some, like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to teach as he do his job, because he did his job.
Keep your hands on the inside.
Yeah, but he was teaching. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed that real, bro. But he ready. And I think it'll be a good game with him. You know what I'm saying? There. But I want to see it, bro, because like I said, I just felt like the cockiness overshadowed the gameplay.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it always gets to it. Like, even with the greatest teams I had, man. I think like the best team I had was probably 2016 or 2013. But it's just like the different. So I think my team went like they got Hollywood on me. Like I think like middle of 2015, where niggas just thinking they can't be beat. They don't got to work hard. And then we took a slug. I think that was like we had won 78 straight games before that, and then we finally took a slug. And it wasn't that the team was better. It's just the fact that we ain't play hard. It's just like everybody on some Hollywood shit. Like we supposed to just line up, and then teams are going to fold. We played a team who want what we got.
And they took it.
That wanted everything that we had. Everything we took for granted. Everything we took for granted. We played a team that wanted all of that.
Yeah. And this dude keeps saying RBE.
But I don't think people understand, like, these
RBE is
this Watkins and this City Life team, like, they hungry, man. Like
they can't beat neither one of them, though.
But that's so it's just like so at this point, to be honest, it ain't no more to be said. It's just like, I don't know if you didn't give me the number. I'll make it. I
can't get in touch with him. I'm hoping one of the WAC representatives watching or somebody who deal with
it's like, hey, ain't nobody talking no shit about y'all. Ain't nobody talking bad.
Yeah, because I ain't dissing them because I feel like they the number one team for a reason, right? You
the number one team because they haven't played the number one team.
Facts.
How much time I got to say that?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say it was good enough at 1.3 considered one of the best teams in the country.
Everybody like cross leagues and all of that, like and say this league.
But
that
it's
league.
just like this year in 2020. It's just like this year in 2020 is the best football you ever going to see.
Right.
Why? Because there ain't no boundaries. There ain't no over. You got to play. You got to, the best teams line up and
play
lock
who
in.
you want to play.
That's it. That's all.
Lock in.
Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like I want to see that game too. So I don't know what's got to happen to make that happen. But if y'all can pull that off, I'm there.
One thing we do know, it ain't on our end because I feel like at this point I can speak for my guys. I can speak as a representative for Watkins or City Life. It ain't on us. Like we're not ducking or waiting. We're waiting on the date. Like,
so have they one of those
any freaking weekend? It will make it happen.
So has anyone openly called WAP out?
What's the head coach name? What's his real name? I want to call him. What's his
Sean, I made a post earlier because Sean
Moffat, right? That's him, Sean Moffat.
Yeah, whoever runs the Welcome All, they put a post up on Instagram because the little kid, I was standing right there when he took the picture Saturday. He asked for a picture, so he said, "Well, we got kids that follow our YouTube page and want to take pictures with us. Rocking soft ass boys or some shit like that." So I put it in the group today, and everybody making excuses. Watkins lost the City Life. Whoop, 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 whoop. So Jarvis just said, y'all pick the day, and he footing the bill. We don't want to hear nothing else.
All you gotta do first of all, like I'll even pay the ref fees. Like we don't want to hear nothing about nothing. We don't want to hear date, man. Like don't nobody want to hear nothing about what you talking about, man. Just give us a date, man.
Yeah.
I think it's just like I don't want you to think like this is for no clout. This ain't for no shout out. This ain't for no to be replayed.
What do you say?
This right here is just keeping it 100, man. Like
what do you stand the game from that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you don't stand the game. So I know if you saying it,
oh, it's my city. I'm always look out. Like it's my city. Now if I feel like we got a strong representation, I'm gonna make sure that game happen.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. You think I'm honestly here calling out a team that ain't lost in 4 years for no reason?
Yeah, of course.
There's clearly something I know that these niggas don't know. No, don't think like you think I'm really putting my name on the line, my reputation for a team that I think gonna lose?
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man. I've been doing this for a while, and I know the hunger in these kids, man. Like they're gonna fuck up whatever's in front of them. I can stamp that.
I got off the plane Saturday, and that was my first post. Ain't no way in hell WAP can beat City Life or WAP. That was my post.
Right.
I mean, because from what I seen this weekend, they definitely beatable, bro. Like I was looking for. When I heard number one, I was looking for a team to come in and just straight destroy.
Right, it's like you gotta dazzle me, man. If you're the number one team in the country, man, you gotta dazzle me, man. I gotta be like,
and that was my thing. Like for what I'm hearing at my ears and what I'm seeing with my eyes, I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck is going on? Like, where is
who we got? Who we got?
Kirk.
You know who we got, boy. Don't do that. You know who we got. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Mr. Snow is
goddamn Snowman. What's up, cuz?
Hey, they got the sophisticated Jarvis. So it's
we got the good Jarvis tonight,
Turn
dog.
that flip phone to the side, man.
Hey, see, here you go. Now they gonna flip on me, dog. Now I want to sophisticated Jarvis.
We got the good Jarvis tonight, man.
Snowman, what's up, bro?
Ain't nothing. We gonna get to us though. But hey, check this out, though. Hold on, am I holding this shit?
We can't even see you, man. You
I'm driving, bro. I just got through dropping all these kids off. You see me? It's me.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm driving though. You know, I'm gonna have to pull over like I did last time. But
he was pulling on the side of the road hollering at us, dog. I like that nigga right here. All right.
You know I'm rocking. Hold on, I'm holding the camera wrong and shit.
Jarvis, my first favorite national coach. Kirk got to be the second.
Yeah, right, I love Snowman. Yeah, that's my guy. Yo.
Yeah, right now.
Hey, Jarvis. You know I don't bet on my kids, but I bet on another team's kids about long as it's Vegas. You feel me?
Say it again.
I said, I don't bet on my kids, but I bet on another team's kids like Vegas style, boy.
Who you like?
Hey, listen, you gotta keep it PG-13 on here, man.
Okay.
You said who?
Okay. I like WAP though.
Man, you out your goddamn mind.
You like WAP?
Hold on, no.
I like WAP, bro. You want me to tell you why?
I'm listening. Please convince me.
Not. I don't give a damn how good Watkins is. I don't care how good the Spiders, Vipers, whatever they are. That boy with that team knows how to win games, whether they tight, close, or far away, bro. And that's what I'm going off of.
How much competitive? I'm talking about dog fights. How much competitive games have they been in? Like every game that they play,
how many teams can give them a competitive match though out here, though, bro? They've been winning for 5 years straight.
Exactly.
The sun shine on the dog's ass every now and then.
I can promise you that.
Was in the air last weekend, you know what I mean? But hey, Jarvis, from real shit. That boy know how to win games with that team, bro. And sometimes you know how it goes when you got that love and that.
Is it that he knows how to win game, or he has the best player in the class?
It can be a little bit of both.
I don't think he got the best player in the class. I don't think he got the best player in the class.
That's going to win 90% of the
Now listen,
put the kid out there.
He got some kids because that quarterback, he got some kids. That kid is special. That receiver, that kid really.
I like the Outlaws quarterback better than the quarterback.
But hold on. We can talk about all that another time. This Saturday night in Shelby, Louisville, Kentucky.
Nah, we're gonna say Louisville, Kentucky. We're gonna say Louisville. Kentucky.
In Louisville, Kentucky, it is going down.
That's how we know
that's how we know
Fact,
you from
Robert.
Alabama.
Yeah, because somebody else said that earlier too when you said Louisville. Big Mike said, "Nah, it ain't Louisville.
Yeah.
We ain't in Kentucky. We in Louisville."
You gotta say Louisville like it got 5 O's in it. Nigga,
Yeah, Louisville. You know how that go, man. Cause you know how that.
I don't want you to teach me that country ass slang.
Go ahead, don't you start no shit. Don't you start that shit, Jarvis, on national camera. Don't you start that shit on national camera. You know.
Hey, Snow. So we done heard Jarvis talk about it, right? He told us. I asked him what he seen on tape from y'all last game. So I'm gonna ask you that question. I'm gonna forward you the same opportunity. So I asked Jarvis, like, man, what you see on the TMD game that you feel that y'all can take advantage of? We're not going into your game plan, but that you feel you can take advantage of or that your team can benefit from. So I'm gonna ask you the same question.
Okay. Man.
Yeah, that nigga.
It ain't too much goddamn hoes. I can promise you that much. I want to hear this.
No. It's a lot of hoes. But look, hey, Jarvis, my guy, though, like I said, he gave me a rough time when I first came on the scene. I remember, and I'm going to get to your answer, though, but I just wanted to pre it up a little bit like he got to. You know, first time I played Jarvis, you know what I'm saying, we won something in Rocky Top, and then I came back the next year and I had switched teams, but I had the same kids. This motherfucker going to walk up to me and holler. I said, boy, yeah, you remember me, don't you? He holler, nah, who are y'all? The who? I'm like, bro, don't play with me, bro. You know who I am, bro. Don't do that, though. And this is probably like 4 or 5 years ago. So, like I said, though, he gave me a rough time, though, till I got on that scene, though. Like, I was cleaning up the city, shit, and all that, and I'm sitting here thinking it's something. But he was the main one telling me, like, nah, bro, you got to get out. You got to go do it. You got to go do that. So, I learned some things from him. Don't follow just the business side of the rankings and getting your team exposed and, you know, things of that nature. Now, if I see him talking about no holes, nah, it ain't no holes. It's some fucking potholes in your shit that I seen. Because for one, you let PME score twice. You let PME score on you. And I don't see no score coming from PME. Even though Jeff gonna get mad and blow up, you know how he do. He gonna blow up on me.
Nah, but like, believe it or not, PME got a little good team though. Like, I know they ain't like no big time too though. I know they ain't big time, but like, them little kids scrappy. Like, they all right though.
Nah, I give Jeff hell like you give me hell. But nah, though, like, man, hey, for real, the game, this is real shit. Jarvis ain't new to me. You know what I mean? Jarvis ain't new to me. And like I said, I got 2 in Rocky Top. He got 2 in Summershine. And, you know what I'm saying? Different rules for different tournaments. You know what I mean? So who knows the outcome? You know, we both got reasons why.
Yeah. So, Kurt, check it. Here go my next question. Jarvis got one of the toughest offenses, one of the most confusing offenses to stop, right?
But, man, like I said,
hey, let me finish, bro.
Say it again.
I say he got one of the most confusing offenses to stop.
Say it again.
What? I say Jarvis got one of the most confusing
country motherfucker
to stop. I don't know what he doing. He doing 100 miles an hour right now.
Man, that motherfucker Shelby Bucky he got, man. I'm about to fire your ass up. I got niggas know where I'm from. I'm about to fire your ass up.
I'm going on Wi-Fi 5 minutes, my nigga.
Yeah, he trying to get there. He want to holler a little bit. Hey, listen, but just my question, like he got one of the most confusing offenses, Noise and stop. Whether you like it or you don't, know what I mean? But what do you feel your team brings to the table that will help them stop that offense?
Aggression, man. Like I said, we bring the same kind of aggression Jarvis got. Man, our team's built kind of the same way. He a little bigger though, but you know what I'm saying? Our team's built the same way as far as aggression wise. But you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna come down to who can make plays and who can't. And like I was telling you, I don't know if it cut off or not. But man, look, this ain't my first rodeo with Jarvis. I got the same game plan from when I won, from when I lost. You know what I mean? It's just we're gonna make the better plays. You know, like I said, Jarvis beat me last, which made it 2-2. But the thing about it, I was up on him at the beginning of the game. Now he wears you down with that wedge and how he comes at that, you know, and big boy from right behind him. He coming with the boy with, you know, he got one of the top. I say, man, if not 5, I put it, man. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna
say the best.
No. Hold up.
That was my next question.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's my top 3 though, bro. I'm gonna give it to him. You know what I mean? I give it up where it's due, bro. You know what I mean?
That was my next. That was my next question. How do you stop Tamil? Like, what do you do to stop Tamil? Because that kid can make plays even with in situations where it should be a loss. He can turn it into a 50-yard game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what do you do to stop Tamil? How do you stop it?
Bring that shit right to his front door in front of Jarvis' face.
Load the box.
I'm
Load the box.
gonna bring it right to the city slicker's face, man. Right, I'm gonna put it right in his.
Yo, that's why I love Snowman, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it right in his mug. I'm gonna show him how to stop it. I'm gonna show the world how to stop it. But nah, listen though, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't care if you see me play Jarvis or not. That's the good thing about his offense, bro. And I ain't like we ain't got to talk about the defense, but the good thing about his offense, you can see it as much as you want on tape. Have you ever sit down and looked at this shit and had to rewind and still can't find the ball? And
I couldn't do it.
Still can't see who
I couldn't do it.
Rewind and see who can't block him. Rewind and see who he's blocking. Rewind and see why motherfuckers running all the way back down the other side of the field with the plays going this way. I'm looking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, of course. Imagine that film session, bro. Like, imagine
I've been in that.
Breaking that shit. Like, bro.
Hey, bro. One time I played him, though, dude was running to the left. He had a guy going down the opposite side of the field doing jumping jacks and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? But it fucked me up, though, because I had to go in there.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hey, so literally, you got to put a coach on each player. Like, you got to have a coach. You take this film, you watch this guy. You take this, you watch this guy. You got to get your parents' team on. Everybody got to be involved.
I'm going to keep it whole fuck on Jarvis Rocket, man. What you got to do is pick a player. Hopefully, it's the right player. So it comes down to trying to out-coach him to see his rhythm and see what he's into and see how he got shit going. But my thing is and like I said, I done played him 4 times within the last 4 years. And my thing is you got to really pick the right player and really home in on that. And hopefully you even get to that player. Because I'm going to tell you now, he probably got, even the referees is big and long and thick. Jarvis probably got one of the biggest teams on 13U, bro.
Sure. Oh yeah.
He probably got one of the biggest teams on 13U.
Oh yeah.
And that's like one of the things. That's one of the things that like I kind of feel like that's gonna make it like a good game is because one, it ain't no starstruck shit. Like a lot of teams, like sometimes when they see us, like they be like, "Oh, shoot, it's the Seahawks." Exactly. So like like we've been to war before, and then like you're only one of 4 coaches that has beaten twice.
Damn.
Right.
I've coached over 270 youth football games.
Yeah.
You're only one of 4 to get 2 games on me.
Look what the ref said. We got to get
put it up.
I appreciate that, man, because I don't want my guys doing a wedge up the middle and then y'all following the play over there, blowing the whistle, thinking they tackled. Nah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, see, that shit real. Hey, so Jarvis, this my next. Then I'm gonna ask you my question. It's up to you.
Yeah, y'all is now.
Do you want to address that?
Say it again.
You want to address that? What somebody just posted before I ask you a question?
I saw it, but I clearly ignored it. But I'm not.
Okay, cool. We gonna move on.
I'm not gonna ignore it now that you mentioned it.
So Jarvis, I'm sure you caught a lot of hell, especially coming on the scene with that offense, because a lot of coaches feel like it's like a bailout offense. It ain't a real offense or whatever. What was your response to that? Like, what? I'm sure you heard that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and then it was you kind of gotta be confident, man, in yourself and what you're doing. So, I mean, you hear the biggest things. Oh, well, it doesn't teach them anything. No high school runs that, this and that. First of all, what fucking high school is recruiting you off of the offense you're running youth football?
Right.
Please tell me that. What high school you gonna go to high school and they're gonna say, all right, run the play that you ran last year with your youth team.
Right.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I recruit for the best fucking high school in Maryland, like in this area.
Yeah.
Coaches, and it ain't just that school. I'm like a plug for all the schools. High school coaches want aggressive players. They will teach you everything else.
Of course.
Yeah, you got great skills, that's cool and everything, but they want players who can compete. Like they'll teach you how to run a fly, how they want you to run a fly. Ain't nobody tell me that their terminology is the same as the high school that they're going to. Right. Especially at 10U, 12U, and all that. The biggest thing you can do for your player is get him experience playing big games, playing against competition, having him build a mindset to be a dog every play. And when he gets to high school, all that shit will translate.
Exactly.
Like that's the most irritating, the most
That's a great
thing in the
answer,
world
you little
when
smart
somebody
shit.
says,
No,
"Oh,
not
well,
exactly. Not exactly. It is some areas that they run the same shit.
Well, yeah, that's some feeders. They got feeder
Oh, yeah.
First of all, a 6U team runs shotgun. An
Right.
NFL team runs shotgun.
Right.
None of this shit is the same.
Exactly.
So it's like I can run 4 wide spread and make it look like this and make it look like that. Man, when you go to high school, they're going to teach you a different way to receive the
terminology
snap, a different way to say the snap count, a different way. Like high school is going to teach you for high school.
So
my job is to make sure you're prepared to go there and compete.
Hey, yo, hey.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, that's a smart ass answer. You a smart shit.
Hey, so tonight, right?
You got some stuff up your sleeve, boy.
It's funny. Hey,
Chills, though, man. Let me live.
You got programs that the feeder systems run the same thing. That's just my point.
But it's funny that you mentioned that, Jarvis, though, because we had earlier tonight, we had Brandon Jennings. I don't know if y'all know who Brandon Jennings is, but he like the number 6 inside linebacker in the country. He was going to Florida State. He decommitted from Florida State. But in middle school, he played for a team, him and a kid named Pat Bryant. Pat Bryant, like one of the top receivers in the state in Florida, or whatever. And Pat going to Illinois. Brandon decommitted from Florida State, whatever. But in middle school, they played for a team that was not good. Like they wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying? But when they got to high school, these kids blossomed. Like Pat first year, and I'm sure Pat hear it all the time. His first year, Pat struggled. You know what I'm saying? At wide receiver. But now he one of the top probably 5, I would say top 3 wide receivers in the city. You know what I'm saying? So it does change. Things do change. So yeah, that makes perfect sense what you're saying. Brandon, same way. Kid who blossomed, blew up. Now you don't want to, like you told us tonight, kids avoid it when they running the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna take your shit off. You know what I mean? But so yeah, that definitely make a lot of sense. Because I definitely been wondering about that. I know a lot of people probably mentioned that.
But it's just funny that people say that. People say that what don't they say? Everything I do seems to be wrong. Like my offense doesn't teach them anything, and it's not going to transition. So why the freak do all my guys get scholarships?
Yeah.
Why the hell does all the high schools want them? Oh, let me guess, just because the offense. Like, shut up. So you can't really have that conversation with people that aren't in your situation.
Right.
So unless you're a recruiter for high school and you recruit for, whatever school you recruit for, like you're not about to talk to me and tell me like, oh, well, no high school is going to look for that. Well, this is going to hurt this. No, the hell it's not. Sorry, I've been doing this longer than you.
So with the difference in offense, Kurt, this for you. With the differences in offense, man, what advantages do TMD have over that Seahawks defense?
Look at him, he waiting on this. Look at him biting his lip.
I'm waiting on it too. I've been holding it. I've been holding this one. I got some good ones. I got some good ones tonight, dog.
Outside of the wedge, they're actually pretty similar though.
What you say, Mo?
I said outside of the wedge, they actually pretty similar.
Yeah. But you know where I think I got him at? And I'm gonna keep, like I said, I've been keeping it the whole time. Like where I think I got him at is I got more. I ain't gonna say better, you know what I'm saying, because you got some weight on yours. I'm gonna say I got more better skill positions than he got. He got weapons. He got people on his team that can do different things, but I got a multitude of different guys that can play different positions. And you know what I'm saying? 2 might equal up to your 1 because of size, strength, and speed. But when you go down the line, you're going to run out before me. And like I said, because half your team, you got, 12, 13 linemen. So
you got more foot.
Yo,
you got to resolve. And he got a stick. That's what he's telling you. He got a stick.
Hey, so the Seahawks. Most people know the Seahawks founded. That defense is hinged upon that defensive line. Like that I feel like that Seahawks defense is hinged on that D line, and the cornerbacks and safeties play as well as they do because of the pressure they can get at any given time. Right. I don't know if you get Camden back this week. I want to know about that if Camden coming back. I do want to know. I don't know if you're gonna tell us. But Laudenschlag is a beat. That kid a problem. But how do you block that?
Jarvis, you better make sure he's 110% because I ain't gonna play with him.
Say it again.
You better make sure he's 110. You better make sure he's 110%. You know I ain't gonna play with him. I ain't gonna play with him, bro.
I'm sorry, but unfortunately for you, after seeing him at practice tonight, I think he is goddamn 110%.
Wow.
You gave him Florida boys. You gave him Florida boys a break with him, though. You don't want to give me one, huh?
Yeah, I try to let them Florida boys. I take
the respect. I take the respect.
No. I mean, we're gonna see though, because I know he's still rehabbing and everything, and still getting back right. So I mean, I know he like jogging and doing little stuff like that. So
yeah, you know,
if he could play this week, I know it'd be a blessing. But I know he's supposed to be geared up and set to come back for our Rare Breeze game, but I mean, we can get him out there this week. I know it'll help us, but you know,
so Kurt, how you block that interior? Because them D tackles something else, man. So how do you get?
We gotta stay focused and we gotta stay disciplined, bro. Like I said, here's the thing. You ain't gonna block Jarvis on every single play. You gonna get it's football, bro. So it's gonna be some good ones and some bad ones. But can we forget the bad ones and go to the next play? It's 80, 90 more plays. Can we have a short-term memory and say, hey, yeah, we got sacked for 5, but let's get 10 this play. You know what I'm saying? And let's make up half the 5 and get back to the line of scrimmage.
I see you can coach a little bit, man.
Yeah, he sound like he know a little something.
You can coach a little bit, man.
Hey, just because you're from the city, bro, don't mean nothing, man. You know what I mean? I've been doing this shit, man, too, man.
You sound like you know what you talk about over there.
He definitely do.
Like you said, I done took some L's, but I ain't took as many as I did wins, Brody. I'm still on 2 hands coming my L's in 7 years, man. You know what I mean? But
it's like playing Kobe when he go on a run. You know he going on a run. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta be able to understand it.
I done played a whole lot of different teams in different areas, bro, and adjusting on the fly makes my game better. So, you know, when I go play a team I don't know, ain't never heard of, I ain't got no camera, no film work on them, they ain't no YouTube heavy, and they kind of taught me within coaching, because I get somewhere and be like, oh, shit, that shit almost didn't work, but it worked. Okay, let me go tighten up my thing, because I thought what I had was great. You know, so when I do see a Jarvis and he's running down the field with big backs like he told you earlier, like now I know I got to go get bigger kids when I go, because I was built for my city ball. I wasn't built for national ball, so it's like when he come out with the big chewman and then he's running down my throat, my people's hanging on the back of him like Superman. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like,
but like that's one of the things. That's one of the things that I was talking to him about, is just saying, like, man, like I told him, like you one of like the close guys that I'm with, like in this whole youth football thing, and it's just like I seen that shit from the beginning.
Yeah,
like, I seen him at 10U when he had all skinny little babies.
You definitely said
rapping.
Yeah, you know where Jarvis? You know where they come from, Jarvis? Not to cut you off though, because I want you to finish it. You know where it come from? That come from playing city rec ball, and it's weighted. So my team built for the weight. So when I jumped into the national world, I thought that was going to be good enough. But when you got a double-sized dude running the ball on the other end, a person that weigh 115 can really tackle somebody that weigh 160, bro.
Yeah, it's good early, but as you get older, it start to be different. When they young, that speed, banging, the smaller kids gonna get
physicality, bro. That physicality, bro. And I'm gonna tell you what changes that. I think the physicality changes the most from 11 to 12. That's where the physicality changes the most to me. As what I done seen, I went from 7U all the way to 13 now, and I think the physicality level changes. I'm talking about where boys start maturing and the muscles start growing differently from the little ones to the big ones. Man, 12U, bro, at 11 to 12 ain't no joke.
Yeah,
I think parents actually starting to move it up a little earlier than that now. Because you got kids like Blaze, who this kid ripped. Like you see this kid, he look like he lift weights in his sleep. You know what I mean? So I think the parents are changing that and making the that's why you get so many good 8U, 9U, 10U ball games that actually like bang out ball games. These kids coming out with the mentality like we gonna break something. We trying to hit you. We playing to the whistle. So I think the parents changing that because somebody had a kid who was just a freak of nature at 8 years old and said, and everybody was like, I gotta get there. My kid gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think we started.
I think that's too extreme, too early, and In my 15 years, I've never seen a kid start that way, finish that way. That's just my opinion. I've never seen a kid start like Blaze, like Bunchy Young. I've never seen him start in that way. Every kid that starts that way burn out and get paid. Everyone.
It turned into a job. It ain't fun no more. It's not becoming a job. You got to get up at 6 in the morning and work out and then go to class.
But no. But
yeah, you said it right though.
Just to follow up what I was saying. So like, seen him at 10U when he had just a bunch of scrawny kids that just scrappy, like they just gonna fight, like they following the swag of their coach, they just gonna fight.
Right.
And then at 11U, his nigga finally got a lineman. I was like, oh, he had one big boy. I'm like, oh, so you got a lineman over there? I said that. And then 12U, he had about 2.
He came back big.
And then we had that. He was just like, man, these dudes ain't respecting us, man. Like, you know, we doing this. I'm just like, man, just keep grinding. Like, the shit you doing is working, and it's like you putting your city on the map. Like, you the only person that's representing your city. Right. And then to come back this year with the team he got now, it's just like he had, just like how I said, like my first year when I won, it was like nothing. The second year that I won, then everybody's like, oh, well, hey, I don't think they won. The third year is when it's like it started to click, and everybody was like, damn, like
it's something going on.
That's like where he at now. Like he's in like his third year of like really trying to do the national thing.
Yeah.
At a mob. I mean, shit. Like he got all them. I think he got like I seen about 4 300-pound line. Like he has some big boys. Yeah. And then he got like an all-world quarterback, some great receivers. So it's just like, you know, he been doing what he got to do to build his program. Like people think you could be an overnight dude and just, man, ain't nobody trying to.
Of course not. That's what I was trying to talk about when I was talking to 757. You know, even though I don't want to make it relevant to what we got going on tonight. And I don't want to reiterate nothing, you know, from last week. But that's what I was trying to tell you. These guys put me through so much of you got to get out your backyard. You got to build your team right. Like, it's like they just got 4 teams put together and stepped on the scene and got ranked and said, okay, everybody come to us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So but I ain't trying to go there, but I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
What you talking about.
And that was my biggest thing. I'm just like, so some people want the attention of being ranked. And some people want to be ranked so that it forces other people to play them. I want to be ranked so I can play the best teams.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be ranked so nobody can say my team is ranked. Like, we're going to be what we're going to be.
Yeah.
I want to be ranked so that I have that platform to play anybody that I want.
Exactly.
See, that's what God mindsets is.
I want to play the best possible team. Like, I don't know if people think I'm lying. Like, I only want to play the best possible teams. Like, it would waste my guys' time. Like, if we're not. Like, why would we want to play somebody that ain't gonna give us work? Like, we could practice for all that shit.
Of course,
we practice against the best team in the country.
Your resume proves that. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, your resume shows that. You know what I'm saying? We'll give a couple games of work just to get the guys in shape, whatever, ready for the season. But we going after this third game or this second game gonna be way far away from home, and it's gonna be against somebody who can hit up in the mouth at any given moment. And one thing that I always respected about seeing you, and I'm gonna ask you this question after I say this, you lose valiantly. I don't know if you cry in the car like old ball Friday. We don't know if you cry in the car, but
he cried in the car.
I know he cried in the car. He might cry in the car. When you lose on the field, it's like, okay, cool, we been here. So it's all right, we lost. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you lose and win the same way, which is very respectable as a coach. And it teaches your team also that when we beat the brakes off somebody, you're gonna have fun with it, but we ain't gonna drag it too far because this is what we're supposed to do. You feel me? So my question to you off that, when this man beat you, what happened, dog? I want to know the first loss. Talk to me. What happened?
So when he
looked at me like I was a nobody.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna hear about this shit, bro. Y'all all right?
When he beat us at 10U, honestly, I didn't know. I mean, it was just a regular game. I didn't know who he was or the team we was playing. It was just, we playing a decent team. So after we lost that, and go on social media, I started seeing all that. I'm like, what the fuck is it? Like, who is these dudes? And so then that's why I started to kind of get a grasp of like who he was and everything. And so the following year, we did what was it? Was that Summershine that we did?
Summershine, yeah.
So we did Summershine, and then so we did Summershine. I got him that game, and then later on in the year, we did Battle and Rocky Top tournament. But so I never coached Battle and Rocky Top at that age group. I always did like 13 or 14U. Right. So I didn't know it wasn't unlimited. So over a certain weight, your lineman, over like 180, they had to play on the line. Like they had to be that, like defense and offense. So my running back was like 220. My other running back was like 1. So it was just like the whole backfield had to play the line, and I didn't know that. Damn. So no excuses. That's on me. I guess I should have known that as a coach or whatever. But I've done Rocky Top like 7 times. Always did it at 14. So yeah, I guess that's on me. But either way, we go down there, and then he ended up beating us that game. And then so he up 1-2 right now. So at this point, my mindset is I'm not losing to no nigga from Kentucky no more. I'm like, I'm not letting these niggas no more. So the following year at 12U, we get him in. Was that preseason, right? And the preseason
Summershine. Now Summershine, yep, Summershine.
Was that beginning? That was beginning year, right?
You got me 2 Summershines, and I did 2 Rocky Tops.
No. What I'm saying is the Summershine show was the beginning year.
June. In June, first setup.
So we play him. We play him then, and that was his first time seeing Tamir and the rest of the guys and everything like that. And I think we jumped out on him. I don't know what the final score was, but I think we got him a pretty good.
Yeah, first two quarters we went to war, bro. But it was 115 degrees. I'm talking about as soon as you step out the van, bro. Listen, this ain't no bullshit, no extra nut, bro. I'm talking about you can be rag cool in the air, dry as shit. When you get out the van,
I know.
As soon as you open the door, bro, you feel something rolling down your face, bro. You think it's raining, bro.
And humidity get your ass like a brick.
But one thing I will say, I ain't gonna get that man no excuse. If I win, I win. I don't want to hear what you guys say. But he did have to go through the consolation bracket, and he had to play like 5 games, and we only played like 2. But personal problems. That's not on me. That's
don't start. You've been high all night. Don't start. Don't start. You been all right all night. Don't start, bro. You already called me a country nigga, so I let you slide.
Chill, man. Let me live, man.
I'm from the city. I'm from the city of the country, and then not the country. Right.
It's like, I'm gonna find you. Gonna show me, y'all. You gonna show me. I'm gonna see what it's like, man.
Yeah. Hey. So this trip, man, this weekend, man, y'all, is it gonna be some hanging out after somebody get beat on?
It might be before because he got a heavy slate. So, like I said, I don't want to interrupt him and staying focused. But, we'll get to that. That's something for y'all. Y'all don't even know it till the brochure drop, man. But, you know what I'm saying? That's an extra for you when you come, bro, because we're expecting you. So, that's an extra for when you get there. You be like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, listen, I do want the game. Me and Mo want that game. I can't stay. I got a rivalry game here Sunday, man. And I got MVP rings for the kids, so I can come, but it gotta be Saturday, and I gotta leave Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what day y'all playing, but I gotta be here for that because I already set that up. And I got.
What time is that game on Sunday?
The first one at 10 a.m.
I'm dropping in the inbox. I'm gonna drop it in your inbox before we go viral with it, bro. We probably go to mod and get it all cracking and shit like that. But I'm gonna drop it in your inbox, Amp, so you can get your plans right, though.
Because Jarvis, I hollered at Jarvis Friday, and we talked about some stuff too. So you know what I'm saying? It definitely happened, and I'm with it. I love covering football.
Me and Jarvis gonna analyze that tonight after we get out here. We
gonna make it work. Say no more.
Because I just gotta be back. I promised the kids something, and it's a rivalry game for my city, man. And this is something I'm trying to do, man. And I would love y'all boys' help, advice, whatever, to get it done. I want Jacksonville to get a shot at playing a international. Like, I don't want to give them shit because you don't give nobody nothing. Like, and they know, everybody from my city know that's how I feel because I'm gonna tell them the truth. When the coaches ask me about doing shit, I tell them the truth, and that's just me. You feel me? But I want them boys to have a shot at international light, and I feel like the Duval Jazz 12U played well against WAP. for them to have 23 11-year-olds. They did a damn good job against Spark. And I think in another year or maybe two, that team will be a team that can play that on that level. So advice from y'all, whatever. Maybe some work.
I ain't gonna lie, Amp. I still want to answer your first question though.
What's up, bro?
Nah, I ain't gonna knock it the show thing. I don't want, I ain't taking over. But I do want to get this out here though, just for the people, because I know everybody's watching, bro. But check this, sir. You said, what are we gonna hang and do all that, man? Listen, and I wanted to go back when Jarvis said, I want to be ranked. The reason why I want to be ranked is different from him, but I think at the end, and I'll meet up, bro. Like y'all say, little country, little old Louisville, Kentucky, don't nobody want to come play here, bro. I'm just happy to say my kids was something, bro, when they was playing this game before. Like you said, turn to a job, you can always sit here and tell them, look, bro, we was ranked number 2 in the country. We was ranked number 3 in the country, bro. Ain't nobody ever did it before. So we got this many games and we did that. So, like, I'm giving man the opportunity, like I told you the other day. We ain't got no pro nothing here. It's University of Kentucky, University of Louisville. So everything my kids do to make it, bro, gonna have to be extra harder than yours. Like you said, scholarships to the math and all that type of thing. Bro, come on, bro. We trying to get to the regular old high schools the same way.
Right. Same here.
You know what I mean? So like when Jarvis doing stuff like he's doing, bro, this is what solidified me as just being real. Anything it's me and Colin asked for, bro, he gonna have to have it, because guess what? He's ranked number 2 and could have easily said, hey, bro, now you come up here, the rankings done jumped and I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? But he's bringing something to my city that ain't never been done before. Ain't nobody ever brought the number 2 ranked team to the city, bro, and showcased it at night and under the lights and broadcasting and had it the right way with the camera action and everything. I don't think Turn Up, you, Bora, the Seal, you, like, ain't nobody ever been a little Kentucky to cover the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Big for us, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to make that happen.
Yeah, so we were just talking about that, man. We definitely want. I want to be there. I just got like I told them, they said we were figuring it out, but I got my obligation Sunday. But I definitely want to be there, man. Cause I feel like.
Hold on. First of all, you keep saying you got an obligation Sunday. That is fine. We'll get you out of here Sunday morning.
Cool.
So don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't even gonna miss that.
Nothing more to talk about.
But I definitely feel like this is bigger than football. Like these dudes hanging out, like they right now we just hanging out.
Yeah, we gonna go to war. We gonna go to war on the net and all that, bro. You know what I mean? And then Saturday we gonna get the game face. I'm sure we gonna get some shit talking, yelling across the field. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be fun.
Hold on. First of all, Snowman. Is my
man
OC.
Gonna be there? Yes, he is, bro. You know he gonna be front and center in your shit. You know he is. You ain't seen nothing yet. I ain't unleashed the bag yet. You ain't seen that. We got to get on that. Look, Mom, be quiet, Mom. Don't you do that, Mom. Don't you
have to mic this game up.
Hey,
you have to mic this game up.
Mom gonna bring his camera. I'm gonna bring my camera. We gonna mic.
First of all, if anybody don't know, his assistant coach is probably the funniest nigga on earth.
Hey, we gonna mic y'all.
We have to mic this game up.
We micing the coaches up this game.
Oh shit, that's what it is.
We gonna mic Jarvis Hurt up for this game. None of y'all, I do my mic.
You better get a warranty on your equipment, because when Jarvis throw that motherfucker off his head, we gonna have to pay for that.
I ain't gonna need no warranty. Jarvis the warranty.
I got some waivers so that y'all can't sue me if I throw them jokes.
He got the warranty.
I ain't gonna sue you. I'm gonna just hit you and be like, hey, Jarvis, man, here go the link to where I think that'll be fun, dog. I think it'll be extremely fun. Mike,
no doubt.
Record the game. Play the mic.
Have you ever did that, Amp?
Huh?
Have you ever did that?
Mic people up?
Nah, mic the coaches up.
Yeah, of course. That's why I started.
Look, I was really trying to take that. Hey, Jarvis, I was trying to say, man, look, I'll be obligated to be the first person to, get mic'd up as a coach.
It's only been one coach, though. I tried it with one in Wisconsin.
I do know. And then it's just like, and then another thing I like about just like the whole COVID shit, like, it's really like just opening up doors, man. Like people is being independent, people is like jumping out there. But it's just like even like with like the media and stuff. So everybody always live streaming games and stuff like that. But I mean, I got to give credit where it's due, man. I've been getting my games live streamed and biggest game of the week and all that shit for 8 years now. And 302 at least, man. Shout out to Isaiah. this guy had live on the field replays.
Yeah, I'm
I
right.
have never
Yeah, that
seen
was
this guy
hard.
live
Yeah, that was
during
hard.
youth
I've seen
football
that.
games.
I've seen
Yeah.
that. That was
So it's just
hard.
like I gotta give credit where it's due. And then now with the stuff that y'all doing by miking up the coaches, bruh, it's just
Yeah.
like shit is
Changing the
going to
game
like
up.
another level. It's like
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
kids. We might do kids and all. I believe I mic'd up the first 8-year-old ever in the history of the sport.
Man,
And
you
it's Tudor from the Duval Giants. He getting mic'd up again for this game Sunday. But I mic'd Tudor up, you know what I'm saying, against the Bear Vikings. And they got beat, but the mic'd up was so huge, it took the blow away from the loss. Like everybody was like, damn, the kid was mic'd up, like, yeah, and it was fun. I've been enjoying it. I'm working on some other stuff. I'll rap with y'all about that.
you might need a bleep. You might need a bleep button for my kids,
Well, I ain't
boy.
worried about that. See, y'all grown, and we're gonna release it on the show after hours. So, you know what I'm saying? We can do that. You feel me? So,
Hey, appreciate having y'all on here. We'll be on here all goddamn night, man. You got to go. Always a pleasure.
Hey, let's get some scores. Let's get some scores. Let's get some scores. Real quick before you kick us out, Mo.
Don't leave, y'all. Don't leave.